Okay.
Meow, meow.
We're live.
Yippee! Meow, meow, meow. Can they hear us?
Yes. Do you want them to not hear us?
Yeah, I don't. I want them to never hear us. I want them to never talk to us.
Okay. Sure.
It's a cute little on the beach, on the rocks.
Yeah,
Big on the rocks.
Okay, my idea in the very beginning of streaming, when I started streaming, was to be like, I'll start the stream off lonely, right? And then I'll ramp it up into a chaotic flurry, and then I'll end it by being lonely at the end, like an anime opening, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cute. I like that.
Hello, BZ. Hello, Connie. Hello, QV Carl. How you guys doing?
Hi, Kubi Carl.
Is Kuvi one of yours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
delightful.
see Kubi all the time.
I see Kuvi sometimes. Hello, Ludi.
I see
Hello, Neko. Dachi.
Hi, Lieutenant Lude.
You don't have to listen to any of them, by the way. Mono!
It's Mommy's Day. Mono! Oh
Sorry,
my god,
I
it's
timed
Mono.
him out. Is Mono one of yours? I thought Mono was a...
Mono's my mod
yours.
and one of my strongest soldiers.
Really?
Yes. Mono came from Keboyoyo's, big round tummy, we can say, yeah? And then latched onto me. And Mono is my strongest soldier.
Okay.
You've removed several fingers, so true.
I've been looking for new mods. Got my mom and my grandma Mother's Day gifts.
Well, here's the problem with modding Mono. So
All right.
Mono has some really cursed emotes, and I don't like them. And I wish I could remove them from my channel. I have them blocked for other users, but I can't block Mono from using them.
What emotes?
They're horrible.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like
Mono, if you come to 90% of my stream time and also mod for me, I will give you one emote slot of your choice.
Don't do that.
Non-animated.
It's such a bad idea.
It's a deal with the devil. Why? This is just the same emote, like 8 times. Pig, what the hell? Why can't I mod again? Because you've been fired, obviously.
Those ones, yeah, those are the ones. Well, the one on the far right I'm fine with, but the rest, I don't like them.
You don't like plaqued teeth boy. Please ban those
I don't like mono food. I don't like mono fear. I really don't like mono enjoyment. I don't like any of those.
Okay, that's the same emote. Have you seen my emotes? They used to be fucked
Yeah, they're
up.
great.
Oh, I got a lot of complaints. Okay, listen, if
You
the
had,
streamer
like,
doesn't
fucked
like
up
mod
emotes?
silliness, I act more respectably.
You know, I gotta say, I really enjoy the fig sorbin. That's probably my favorite emote of yours.
I've heard that a lot, but also, it's such a lazy emote.
It's so good though. It's like so gub 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 gub. It's so good.
I've seen people use it as a blowjob emote.
That's
Sorry,
great.
Guys. I didn't forewarn people. What?
It should be a eating emote.
Yo. Remember the
Like
old emotes? Oh, they were fucked up.
I don't. What are the old emotes?
I don't know. If I looked back, I'd probably find them. They were like me fucking around in MS Paint and with the bubble tool on my own model, you know?
Oh, the classic.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
It looked a lot like the cat emote. People say it looks like a crab.
I see. Like the fig sour ha.
Yeah. Okay. For anybody here, let's see. Today is Cursed Story Day. I've been saving up cursed stories that I could not tell normally on my stream, and I guess we're gonna get them all out today. So if anybody doesn't like that, I guess you gotta
Get out of here.
We've brought on Skelebel to tell his own cursed stories. I need
Okay.
somebody to react to my stories, right? What?
Yeah, true. I think it's strange because you view me as like the cursed guy.
Yes.
Like why am I the cursed guy?
Because of the poop dick story. You can be goaded into the poop dick story at any moment during the stream. You could be like doing something wholesome, and then somebody goes, "Tell the poop dick story, Skella," and you just do it. You just fucking do it.
You're not wrong, but man, I don't want to be poop dick Andy.
Oh my god. You see. Alright, this is one of my things. Alright. I enjoy being clean. I wash it out. I trim it. I keep it smooth. My butthole is like the luxury car of buttholes. It's like the Porsche of buttholes. It's super smooth. Alright? It's got a very clean drive. Alright? I don't know. I really hate the poop dick story. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I hate the poop dick story too, but I don't want people to view me as like that's what I'm into or something. So that's why I always get goaded into telling it, because like I feel like I need to provide context so that they actually know what the fuck's going on.
Yes,
you know?
yes, we're still on the starting screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry. We're just, this is the precursor to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get in?
We haven't told
You
any of
ready?
our stories.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, all right. Hello, hello, Skellabell. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Do you want me to be Neko Skella or normal Skella?
I don't care. Like, I don't think model matters that much. Besides for clickbait, and in that case, I'll just put whatever is good. What are you doing? Why? Why? Isn't one of the rules no ERP?
I was
no
bouncing on your lap.
ERP.
I'm short.
You had
short.
to teach me what ERP meant.
I am short and I was bouncing on your lap, okay? I am a short cat.
Oh, God. Why'd you do Neko, by the way?
Why did I make this Neko?
Yeah.
So I have a chatter named Burb.
Oh,
right?
it's
Burb,
only to appease one person.
Okay. No, not exactly. All right. So first of all, I want to say I love NecoArc. I love I love the memes. I think that NecoArc's really funny. And I didn't want to be a Catboy VTuber. Like I didn't want to change like the branding of my character.
Yeah.
But I did want to be able to have cute little wiggly ears, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, what if I do like a NecoArc VTube model, right? And then I found this artist who did amazing rigging and amazing art, and they just did a really good job, and they're really affordable because this is a customizable, so anybody can get this for a reasonable price. And I was like, wow, this is a great idea for a joke model. And I have a community member who fucking loves NecoArc, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. But I also had like a moral choice, like in Fallout, where I had to choose between the NCR and Caesar's Legion, where I have one chatter who was my mod at the time,
they got fired.
They hate NecoArc. They hate him.
Okay.
So I had like one person being like, I hate NecoArc, and another person being like, I love NecoArc. And I had to decide who I was gonna side with. I ended up siding with the NecoArc lover rather than the NecoArc hater.
You understand that if you didn't do anything, if you didn't even bring it up, you know, they'd both be happy.
True,
right?
but like I have a really cool model now, so I'm happy.
Okay, all right, whatever. Gosh.
Wow.
Hello, Perkin Can.
Put on a little bit of music for myself.
Oh yeah?
And guy ADHD, I need my stimmies.
I like having the really calm music on so that I don't know. You know, it's got like a nice
vibe
that's very It's like the opposite of my stream, I think, and then it brings it down a little. I think it makes people. It makes people seem like. It makes people say like, oh yeah, Fig has a very cozy stream, even though I'm saying really wacky stuff. Hello, Orangish.
I agree. Wow, is that the Skelly Belly? Oh my god, is that the Orangish? You know Orangish streams, right?
Yeah, Orangish streams. Very cute. I don't know. Nintendo games, art, bam bam, as it were. Do you have a catchphrase?
Hi. Meditation.
I thought that was just a sound alert.
I mean, it's kind of a catchphrase. I mean, do you want? I mean, there's welcome to the Rat Pack. Your cheese is in the back. We got that one.
I've never heard that ever.
I don't say it ever.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's Cappy came up with that one for me. He's like, he came up with that, and I thought it was so cringe. I refused to say it. Then I started saying it. Then I was like, man, this is really bad. I shouldn't say it, but like, it's still good.
Oh, that's an Owie creation. Oh.
No, that one came from Cappy. Owie just loves Cappy, so like Owie begged Cappy to come to his chat. He's like, I need chatters like you.
Cappy.
Cappy
I don't know any of these people. Oh, I feel like they've come around like maybe once or twice. All right. I didn't bring very many like low tier stories, but also I do hear that your stories are probably not low tier.
I have low tier and high tier stories.
I don't believe it. Why are you
it's
so
true.
Close?
I wanted to intimidate you.
Why? Oh, you think this is intimidating? Okay, gotcha.
Is this intimidating?
Why? Why do you resort to this?
It was fun.
Okay, great, thanks. I don't know. Okay. Sometimes I'll tell a story and then my roommate Henry will like come up to me after the stream and be like, after you told that poop story, like 20 people left the stream. Okay, so don't tell one again. That's just what this stream is gonna be. All right.
Yeah, well, you gotta get it off your chest, okay?
Okay. All right. I was gonna save it for your stream because you
this
don't
is
care.
a healing stream. This is a healing stream. We're healing.
No,
we're all healing
what
together.
we're doing is we're just purifying all of my viewers into cringe, right?
No, we're cleansing our sins. This is a confessional.
No.
Okay, this is a Christian stream.
This is literally going to be distilling the worst people, the people who want weirdo stories.
Are you calling my fans the worst people?
They're not what I'm going for, that's for sure.
Do you know how hard I've worked, Fig? You've insulted the Skelebell kingdom, okay? I'm gonna fucking.
Okay, I don't want a chatter who goes tell the poop dick story. Okay, that's not what I want. You're telling me that's what I want. Oh, they're great people.
You've insulted the Skelebell line.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! I deleted
He's
my
bringing
gun.
out the prop comedy.
Delete my
right,
gun. Hold on.
Yep. Come on.
All right, there we go. You've insulted the Skelebell line, and now you must die.
Oh,
You're
no!
gonna die. I'm gonna kill you.
Run off into the... Crazy. Okay, great. And then we have a chase scene
kill
with Benny
you.
Hill. Big sorbet. Wow. Fig only wants wholesome yes men. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had yes men on my stream. Every time I say something...
Fig. I agree.
What are you talking about? Okay. Tell me, Skelebell. This is the one thing that people never agreed with. Should I eat dog food on stream? Like out of a can?
Yes, absolutely. Do
Why?
it. Because I've done it, and I want you to
You've
suffer.
done it? Oh
I've done it. I've eaten... Well, I ate like a dog bone, and it was horrible.
Why?
And then I ate cat food.
Why?
Money.
Money? Wait. They give you money for this? Not just to comp the dog food and cat food.
It was a subathon reward.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna do a subathon.
Oh, you should.
I
should get some money.
Should I?
Yeah, get some money. And you can get some more art assets for chat.
God. Oh, God.
Also, I gotta admit, I was a little curious, right? I was a little curious to see what it would be like, and it was worse than I could ever have imagined.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how bad?
Well, the dog food, the dog bone. You ever wonder why dogs drool so much while they're eating a dog bone?
Okay, why? Is it salty?
If you ever eat a dog bone, you'll understand that like your body's natural response to this disgusting thing is just to fucking drool a lot. It's terrible. It's terrible.
What do you mean drool a lot? Like, why? Why would I drool?
I don't know how to describe it. It's just like awful.
No. It wasn't I think that's just because it's very large. If you've ever had like a ball gag in your mouth, you drool, right?
Well, I haven't had a ball gag in my mouth. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was for like a second, all right? It was
for a second. What?
Yeah. Okay.
What? Okay,
never mind.
Things are adding up. Things are adding up. You said that you had it in long enough to start drooling.
Yeah,
and then
it was like wet. It was all wet. Why
was it wet?
Because I was drooling.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like some wet from somebody else's mouth, and then you like.
No, that's unhygienic.
You popped it in.
No. Okay.
Right. You know what, Fig? Okay. Here's the deal. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna set the stage. You're gonna set the tone. You kick us off with like your Weenie Hut Junior story, and then I'll try to up it a little.
Okay, hold on. Let me. It was wet before Fig put it in his mouth. Amazing. Okay, who said? All right. Let me address one thing first. Addy is cool, right? You see that person in chat? They commented on my YouTube, I am not a bot, please unban me. And I did unban them, all right? And
that's fucking great.
Last night, my sister called me and was like, who is this person? Why are they leaving a weird comment? And I told her the story. Addy came into my chat one day and said something really stupid. And I just pointed at them and said, you sound like an AI. And then I banned them. Okay? So you're on thin ice, Addy. So don't say anything dumb.
Addy's on thick ice. Ask Galva if the ocean has salt in it. It only has piss.
Yeah,
only
there
piss,
is no salt
pee.
in the ocean. Jesus Christ. Just listen to the old elders. They can never be wrong. Right?
I'm here to protect Addy. I have a gun.
Oh my god. Were you there for that?
No.
I like let him on like a 30-minute ordeal where I would not admit that there was salt in the ocean. Kept linking me Wikipedia sources. Yes! Got you baited. Anyway.
Why would you? Okay, whatever. It's fake. It's fake.
What? What do you mean?
I should be used to this.
What?
I should be used to this.
Oh
Fig,
my
you say the most infuriating things like every day.
What?
I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
Name one thing.
You're like you want to know what your entire bit is? Okay, your bit is the Stewie Griffin Cool Whip bit, where Stewie always says Cool Whip, and everybody gets mad, and they're like, "It's Cool Whip," and he's like, "No, it's Cool Whip. That's you. That's you. That's your whole personality."
Oh god. Is Stewie the one in the wheelchair?
Yes, Stewie's the one in the wheelchair.
Ugh. Like, wrong. Is that infuriating? Have you ever had somebody who would just imitate a buzzer to you whenever you were wrong?
No, I've never had that. It doesn't bother me, but it might. I've never met that guy.
I started pulling it out on stream because I do it in real life, but also people didn't like that. I feel like when you're watching a stream and you want to be comfy, you don't like getting by the streamer. No, it makes you feel bad.
Lieutenant Walood. Fucking Addy's cool. Not even reading you guys' messages. I'm just reading names.
I'm saying that Fig does things fundamentally wrong. Do I?
I don't think so. I think you do things quite well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Fig. Yes,
I
Fig.
think I take a different path than most people, sure, but I get the job done.
So true. As long as you can come at the end, like, everything's good.
What?
Right?
Okay, alright. Here's my Weenie Hut Jr. story, alright?
Okay.
Whenever I'm near my roommate Henry, Sart Rubbish Bun, sometimes I will fart, and he does not like that when I'm near him, right? So I've started, when I cannot move away fast enough, or I can't warn him, I will just say, uh-oh, and then I will just fart, right? And so now, anytime I say uh-oh, he associates it with farting. so he'll like move away, or he'll cringe, or he'll brace for impact before I fart. There you go. That's my Weenie Hut Jr. story.
All right. Well, I often okay. So the way I fart is related to like who I'm with, right? So if somebody hates farts, I'm not gonna fart on them.
Okay.
Right? But if somebody like thinks farts are really funny, I'm gonna fart on them, right? So my current roommate, it's really weird because we have like a mixed bag of farts. So if I fart in his room, he gets really upset because he like is worried like my fart particles are gonna get on his stuff and like damage his stuff. So he doesn't like it when I fart in his room. But if we're in my room, I could like directly fart on him and he'd be like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. But like he doesn't mean it. It's like a sarcastic, oh yeah. But it's funny. So
you understand that's what underwear is for? It filters out the fart particles.
Well, he doesn't believe that. He thinks that the fart particles get through the underwear.
Well, obviously, because you can smell it, right?
Yeah. So that's why he gets upset about the farts.
But you can smell very, very little, like parts per million levels of fart particle.
I suppose it depends on the fart. Apparently, there's only like one part of a fart that makes it stinky. I heard that in like a YouTube short, so it must be true.
Oh, God, I don't watch any YouTube.
I wish I didn't watch YouTube shorts.
Oh God, is it like dinner time? It's dinner time for Middle America. This is not a good. Oh, this was a poorly thought out stream idea. Damn it. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, it's a great stream. It's a great stream.
All right, everybody, gobble down your food. You've got like 30 seconds. You know what? Yeah,
yummy.
I'm eating. Well, if Addie is eating, I might as well bully. You know. Okay, I've started. I want like a solution to this. I want to be more nude in my household, right? Have you noticed that like just lounging around, not wearing clothes or wearing minimal drapey clothes is very nice. It's like nice on your body. It looks nice on you. You know. Like a kimono. I wanted to get a kimono or something and just lounge around the house.
You want the answer for this?
What do you mean? Yeah,
you get bathrobes. I wear bathrobes all the time.
I tried a bathrobe, but it's a little heavy for my climate, Hawaii. You know? It's heavy. It sticks to you if it's hot and humid. You know.
So you want to get the Skelebel kimono?
Yeah,
you want to get one of these?
Something light, silky, airy, doesn't stick to my skin, smooth.
I do have one like that actually. I do own like a Skelebel-esque kimono that I found at like a Goodwill, and I was like, yo, this thing's sick. I wear it around. It's very nice. You want to know what I'm wearing right now?
Sure.
I am completely naked and a blanket is wrapped around me.
Why?
Because it's comfy.
Why don't you wear underwear?
I didn't feel like searching through my clothes for like clothes, so I just wrapped a blanket after a shower.
The only issue is, I'm sorry, Neko. The only issue is that I don't know. I guess like, I can't just wear nothing, or else my farts will be unfiltered, right? Like sucking through the wrong end of a cigarette.
Have you ever done that?
No. I've smoked in total 3 cigarettes, 2 of which I stole.
I smoked 1 cigarette my whole life. Only one.
Aren't you a big smoker? You like smoke pipes?
No. I am not a big smoker. I'm not a big smoker.
Okay.
I
Okay.
only smoked. Last time I smoked was like 2 years ago, Fig.
Yeah.
And I smoked like every day for like a month, smoking pipe tobacco because I like pipe tobacco. But I don't. When I feel like smoking, I smoke, and when I don't, I don't. I haven't smoked in 2 years.
That just means you've been abstaining for 2 years. You've been clean for 2 years.
It's
not that you
I'm
won't
not
relapse.
addicted. I'm not addicted. I don't care.
You get your 2-year token from Alcoholics Anonymous.
It wasn't effort for me to quit. I was just like, I'm done. And then I quit.
It's a lifelong
There was zero effort.
Scalabel. It's okay.
I don't feel bad about smoking.
Exactly. You haven't even started step 1. Step 1 is like admitting you have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Why not?
You know, we both got that little thingy on our head, the ahago. We both got the little doing.
The ahegao? Yeah, what about
the ahago.
What?
Yeah, we both got the blingy dwang. We're like twinsies, bestie.
Twinsies. Oh god. Aren't you getting a redesign? Does that have an age too?
It does. My redesign is just me, but like well, the artist, okay, so the artist did a good job. They did a very good job nailing the design, but there were 2 elements I didn't like. They made the model look younger than the current model, which I didn't want, and then they also fucked up the shorts. The shorts were too shorty. I didn't like the shorts.
You don't want to be sluttier like me.
I do, but they were like not slutty in the right way. I wanted it to be a skirt, so I'm gonna change it to a skirt.
Really? Thing is, I don't know very many femboys that have a skirt model. Even though
I'm getting a skirt.
Right. Never thought about that. I don't. Why? Why don't people get skirts?
I don't know. Maybe it's harder. Maybe they don't like it.
I don't think it's harder.
I don't know. My whole family is in the room, bro. Let's get really bad then. Let's get like
don't worry,
the
Addy.
worst.
We've got a solution for you. I'll just ban you.
Don't do it. Let them live for now.
Okay, all right. You
I haven't done anything wrong.
Roman Colosseum logic.
I'm like the queen, and this chatter is my favorite spearman. I want to see them get mauled by lions.
Skirts need really good physics to look good. That's the thing. A lot of riggers are getting really, really good lately, and they're not like expensive either. They're pretty cheap. Now's the time.
That's how technology works, right? It just gets better and better.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay. Did you have another story?
I have so many stories, Fig. You know me.
All right. Good luck. Here, give me another one. Give me your least bad story.
My least bad story. Okay, let me look through here. Let's see. I guess my least bad story would be when I was a child. I grew up a lonely child, Fig. I didn't have many friends, and I have a few theories as to why. Would you like to know my theories?
Sure, go for it.
So me, Papa, and me, Mama didn't do a good job taking care of our cats. Okay, we had a lot of cats. And they wouldn't clean the kitty litter box. Okay. So the cats would not want to poop in their litter box, or they would poop in their litter box, but they didn't want to pee in their litter box. It's gross. So they would go to my clothes pile and they would pee on my clothes, and then
those were your clean clothes.
Yes.
Why
And
don't keep them in a pile?
on top, well, I was a kid. It's not like I have the choice on where to store my clothes. I'm a little kid.
Oh my god.
So then on top of that, my parents were both smokers and they smoked indoors. Okay. So my mom and dad would just be like blowing smoke all over the house. The whole house is like
so
hazy.
you were a stinky boy.
Yeah, it was like hazy maze caves in my fucking house. And because I was a little kid, and this is my growing up environment, I didn't even know like that this was bad, right? So I'm like not understanding why all the kids don't want to come near me when I smell like a combination of cat piss and fucking cigarettes.
Okay, and then you adapted to the situation, and you grew an attitude befitting of a cat piss smoke person.
True.
Okay.
So I got a chip on my shoulder because none of the other boys want to hang out with me, and then the girls felt bad for me. Okay,
And so they would invite you to their sleepovers.
They would invite me to hang out and like play with them, and I had this attitude of I am no worse than any other boy. You all suck for pitying me and being nice to me. How dare you be nice to me?
That's terrible, Skella.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away and read books and jump off of okay,
no matter what, you can't win. If people invite you, you don't like it. If people don't invite you, you don't like it.
I want to hang out with the boys, and the girls are stinky.
Oh my
and
god.
I was like 7, okay? I was like 7, okay? And then I would like jump off the swing sets, and then I would capture grasshoppers and do bug wars.
Alone.
By myself, and it was great. And by great, I mean it probably wasn't that good.
You were handed the perfect ideal, a group of kindly women, and you discarded it. Wow. I can't believe you, Skella. Women are amazing. Thanks for that insightful commentary.
Why are you being so mean to Addie?
Does this not sound like AI? Women are amazing.
You are being.
I love cream soda.
So
white
mean.
bread and jam tastes good.
You're being so mean. Addie has done nothing wrong. You apologize right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that was a very enthusiastic apology.
Yeah. It had a vocal inflection and everything. I put in the whole shebang. Ah, God.
Scott got rid of the women to get the men. So true.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I was stupid. I don't have many regrets in life, but I do think that one of my regrets is treating people who treated me with kindness poorly. Yeah. That is one of my regrets.
Oh, goodness. I feel like people should, I don't know, make friends with everybody, and the ones who remain after all those years, they're the gems, you know?
None of them remain.
None of them? What's your oldest friend? Isn't your roommate? Hasn't your roommate been there for a while?
My roommate's been with me for 3 years.
3 years? More. That's pretty good.
Good. Maybe more.
One college sesh?
Yeah, my oldest friend is a friend I made when I was about 21, so I guess we've been friends about 9 years.
Oh, nice. See? Not bad, not bad.
We don't talk that much, but like we are friends.
Are all of your friends? Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That'd be rude.
No, say it, coward.
You don't make
say,
friends
are
with
all of your friends
women.
VTubers?
No.
Are all your friends men? Oh, no, I have.
Men, right?
I have probably about 3 female friends right now. Roughly.
Oh, okay, okay. Like actively, like you hang out on the weekends, you go to movies together.
Do you think I leave my house?
Yes. How do you get groceries? How do you get McDonald's?
My gran helps me with groceries.
Really? I do not live next to my gran. I never understood that. A whole family living in driving distance of each other?
Yeah, my gran, her like mom and gran helped her when she was young getting groceries, so she's paying it forward and helping me get groceries.
I think this is making me sad. Why?
This is okay. Well, I guess it was like a kind of sad story from my childhood, but
Is
that's
it?
what you get from me. I didn't have a good one.
Oh god. Thank you for the follows, guys.
I'm gonna allow the term bumfuck. I hope you're okay with that.
What the hell? All right. Live in bumfuck nowhere countryside, so all my friends are computer gays. What?
So true.
How does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. What do
Okay,
you
why don't
mean?
you guys, all of your friends, get together, go to a bowling alley, rent out a bowling lane for a while, and then
How do you get to?
What?
How do you get together when like Mono lives in the UK and like Mono's friends are all online?
Oh,
They're, like, all
that's
over
what
the
that
world.
means.
Yeah.
I thought he meant that like all of my friends like computers, are gay, and live in my area. Like I met them in high school, you know? Gays on the computer, not computer gays. Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so you only made friends with people you wanted to bang, right? Like potential prospects. I feel like
Whoa.
that's what?
That's not true.
Is it not?
No.
Okay, that's what it's sounding like.
I mean, are you saying like Mono or me?
Both of you.
Okay. Well, no, it's not like it's weird. All right. So like the people that if you could draw like a Venn diagram of people I want to hang with, and then the people that like I would sexually be interested in. It is those triangles look very similar, but that's not because I'm sexually interested in them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Does it
I'm
make
asexual,
sense?
Big. Okay, well, okay. Maybe they wanted to bang you.
Maybe it's just I'm attracted to attractive people. How about
Oh, you think so?
that? Yeah, I think so.
You think all your friends are attractive?
Well, personally, Fig, I don't know if you know this, but I am personality sexual. I don't
Personality sexual.
I don't care about physical appearance that much.
Okay, so you think all of your friends are personality sexy?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me think. All right. If you, okay. Have you heard the theory where if you're friends with somebody, you will rate them more attractive on a scale over other people?
Yeah, probably. I probably
Yeah.
would do that. That sounds
okay.
true.
Interesting. So like, how much do you think that affects you?
I feel like okay. So here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the having like a sexy model, it's sort of like a book cover, right? Where like if I really like the
Oh,
book
a
cover, I'm
model.
more likely not just a model, but like a personality. If I like your book cover, like your voice, I like your voice, I like your model, I like your vibe. These things are gonna make me more likely to read the book, right? And maybe once I start reading the book, it'll suck, which happens every now and then.
Sure.
But usually I'll like the book, and I'll be like,
the
that was a
book is
pretty
the
good book.
personality, right? In this allegory.
The book is the person. Yeah,
the person. The person as
Yeah.
a whole.
The person as a whole. That's the
Oh,
book.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And the
see.
book cover is like just like their voice and vibe, you know?
Oh, okay. I guess.
Mhm.
So you wouldn't like casual sex somebody just because
Oh,
you like
no.
the cover.
Well, okay, so if like we're talking like Grinder, as you would say,
Okay.
if we're talking about like Grinder or like a hookup, then yeah, all I'm gonna do is care about the cover because I'm not looking for anything special.
How often do you do that?
I haven't done that in years.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't grinded in years. I have done my grinding, but I haven't grinded in quite a while.
Okay. Did you enjoy yourself?
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair
I
enough.
had a
fair
foursome once.
enough. Okay. How'd that go?
It was bad.
It was bad? Why?
Because it got awkward. One person felt awkward, and then two people were really into each other, and then like it was sort of like kind of felt like I was just kind of getting cucked, and like I was just kind of there, you know.
You were the getting cucked.
Yeah, it didn't feel great.
So there were two
was
people just
awkward.
like awkwardly standing beside watching two other people have bangies.
Yes, basically
Why
that's
didn't you
kind of
give them
how
a
it
pity
played
blowy?
out. I was imagining like like everybody having sex with everybody, and then it just didn't work out that way.
No, four is quite the awkward number. I'd say.
Yeah, no,
it's
it was not good.
Two
I
pair.
didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever go past 3 again.
Oh God.
It's like trying to watch 3 separate TV shows at the same time. Yeah, it's like being on Twitch and you got like 4 femboys open on like different tabs, and you're listening to them all talk at the same time while you're playing a game, and like you don't know, you're just getting audio overloaded. You're not absorbing any of the information. It's like that.
Okay. I've never, so I don't know.
I do that literally every day.
Why?
Because I'm a crazy person, Fig.
Oh, crikey. And you try to chat in all of them? That's crazy. Okay, anyway. Let me see.
This is like the Hot Ones. You know the Hot Ones show where they put more sauce on their balls?
I've been watching that recently, actually.
Yeah, it's a good show. I like it.
It's alright.
It's like that, but with stories. So we just got off of like Weenie Babies hot sauce. Let's get something a little spicier.
Okay. Would you prefer a sex story or a very gross story?
I think we should ask chat.
Okay.
Let's do a poll for chat.
What do you guys think?
Decide.
Poll them. All right. Are you polling them?
I'm gonna poll them. Yeah, I'm doing it.
I wanna know how many people don't want the poop story. Gross. Wait, really? Aren't these your viewers that are saying gross? Sex. I have ADHD. I can multiple task too much. Do you watch?
Okay, we'll
do you
give
guys
them
watch
a 5-minute poll.
videos on 2x?
I don't, but I have. If it's a tutorial, I might 2x it.
I 2x like almost all of my videos.
See, you and me are more alike than you'd met.
What? No. I know
Only
that we're
freaks
alike.
2x it, all right? The last person I knew who 2x videos was a freak who thought ants were sexy. Okay?
Ants.
He like fetishized ants, all right?
You know,
so you're a freak.
Me freak. You think
Yeah,
think
you
that
freak.
ants are sexy?
Yes, because you 2x YouTube videos.
Huh. Okay, it looks like sexy is winning out by a mile. All right, we'll save the awful story for the very end, so that everybody can leave if they don't want to hear the story. Right?
Okay, fine.
Sound good? Are you gonna pull out a terrible
Come on,
story?
we need more poopy votes. Come on.
No. Don't influence the vote.
Poopy.
Stop this.
You're influencing the vote.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Mean?
Yeah. Poopy.
No. Oh my god.
No, somebody's going against my wishes. This is horrible.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got?
All right, let's hear the sexy story.
The sexy story. All right. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do the collab. So we're already into it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get the Femi clip.
The Femi clip? Femi hasn't uploaded in months, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
They probably got busy with life or something far more important than clipping smutty VTubers.
No. Femi should give me their channel. I'll do the job for them.
Well, no, your edits are so cursed.
Yeah. Fair.
I don't know. When you want something like actually horny, don't you want it to be like a little classy?
I suppose.
Okay, never mind. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who just doesn't know.
Hey.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you siding me?
I mean, you probably yoink it to like Neko arc or something. I don't know. Something cursed.
I have never. I
don't know. There's probably bugs all over whatever you're yoinking it.
There are no bugs.
Got a comedy element. That's all I'm saying.
There's that. What? Just because I'm a silly guy, you think I jerk off to fucking clown porn?
Yeah, something like that. Actually, I do like clowns. Clowns are really cool.
Yeah, clowns are cool. Shouts to Weebo. Weebo the clown. You don't know
I don't
Weebo?
know them. I don't know them at all.
Wait, really? I'll have to introduce you.
Okay. Okay.
Weebo's great. What was I gonna say? I mean,
What? What?
Nothing.
No, I'm telling you, these people are okay. They come from the YouTube, or if they come from you, one of the two.
From me. That
They
one's
come from
me.
you. Why am I trying to get your viewers? Oh God, Skella before the stream was trying to convince me. Oh, it would be fantastic for both of us if we shared more viewers. Oh, why do your viewers watch? Well, why don't your viewers watch me? My viewers watch you. Oh God.
All right, fine. You want to know why I jerked off to yesterday? Would that make you?
Wait, really? You're gonna say this on stream and it's not gonna be TOS?
I don't think it is.
Oh God! All right. Just quickly. Rip off the Band-Aid.
All right. Well, now I'm embarrassed.
Come on, we're all waiting.
All right. It's an animator. It's an animator called Zonk. Haha.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Well,
hold on.
Some people might. I'll let you know.
You'll let me know?
Yeah. I only said half the name.
Oh. Okay. Is this the furry thing?
No.
No? No.
No.
Are you lying to me? That you're using your lying voice.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's the best animated gay porn I can find, all right?
Really?
There's no better gay animated porn that I can find.
I don't.
And it just happens to be furry, so I'm like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
Okay,
so,
all right. Gotcha.
It's an unfortunate reality, okay?
Okay, thank you. I don't remember what my point was. But I think I made it. What?
You're saying that I jerk off to weird stuff.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's not weird. I'm not weird.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry,
I'm normal.
guys.
90% of my jerks are femboys. Okay.
Oh, well then that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this was a bad idea. All right, guys. We'll just kick off Skelebell. And we'll play Mario Galaxy. We'll finish up Mario Galaxy today.
No, I'll behave.
Oh, okay, all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, go to stream. We play a video game. All right.
Where's the story?
We voted for sex story, so we'll pull up the sex story. I told this story on stream, like last stream. And I was like, don't tell Skella. I wanted to pull this out on the Skella stream, right?
I thought you were mad at me.
What?
I thought when I heard don't tell Skella, oh, Skella's here. And then you're like, Skella, I need to talk to you after stream. And I was like, what did I do? What did I do? Did I do something bad?
Oh, people take what I say so wrong sometimes. I just like have
what
such
did I do?
I have a mean vibe, I guess.
No, I don't think so. But like the way you said it was like,
aww,
like
little guy
we need to
Skella.
have a talk. We need to have a talk.
What?
And I was like, oh no.
Oh my gosh, what a bottom thing to think, though.
But I was talking to Kako at the time, and I was like, Kako is like, don't worry about it. That's just fake.
Wait, really?
Fake. Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I might have got sad if Kako wasn't talking to me.
Aw, Keiko doesn't know me that well, though.
No, Keiko does. They lurk a lot.
Yeah, they'll lurk, but also I haven't ever really talked to them on stream. I mean, in DMs, right? I don't know. I'd like to, you know?
Well,
anyway.
I'll let them know.
Oh, delightful. Okay. I do need to network more. What was I thinking about?
Your sex story.
Sex story. Oh gosh, there was something else though. Oh, I'm super imposing, right? Oh gosh. You know, I met one of Henry's friends the other day, and I follow them on Tumblr, and so I like, before I ever met them in real life, I like looked at their Tumblr. It's all Danny Phantom shit. 100% just Danny Phantom fandom, fan fictions, fan arts, that sort of thing on their Tumblr. What the fuck is that face? You don't like Danny Phantom?
You're not imposing at all. You're not imposing at all.
Okay. Well, anyway, in real life, they're like at most 5'2", okay? So they're pretty short, and I'm pretty tall. I'm 6 foot, and when I met them, my goal was to scare them. So what I did was I bought 2-inch lifts. I slipped them in my boots, and so now I have a 3-inch height advantage. So I'm like 6'3", 6'4", right? And when Henry goes to work and works with this person, she goes, "No, Fig, I don't like him." Henry goes, "Why? Why don't you like Fig? He's so scary." And he goes, "So why is Fig scary? He's a nice guy." She goes, He has no business being that tall." Oh god. I guess I achieved my goal.
Yeah, you achieved your goal, and
What?
now you're like upset that you achieved your goal.
I'm not upset.
And
I'm not upset. I'm just saying. Buy
Like-
lifts.
like, are you tell this story like you're surprised that like fucking like you go out of your way to intimidate somebody, and then you're surprised that
I
they're
didn't realize they would become like a part of my life, right? Like they would interact with me on a regular basis, right? I thought they were
So
just
it's
going to be like
okay-
a one-off side character, right?
It's okay to terrorize people if they're a one-off side character.
Yes. Okay, my sister brought in like this friend from college or something into the town for like one night, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pretend I'm like some really rich guy, like a Monopoly man. I'm gonna wear a monocle, I'm gonna have a cane, and I'm gonna talk in a weird voice like this. "Ah, get out of my way, you pores!" And I'd whack people with the cane as I walk, you know? And she was so drunk, she like bought the whole shtick. Unfortunately, I had to meet her again, and so I wasn't gonna do the same thing. So I just like put on a different persona the next time.
You should have put on a persona that you lost all your money.
Just wear like a potato sack and like panhandle to random people.
I used to have it all.
I shouldn't have bet the whole farm on goldfish futures. I don't fucking know.
What the hell?
I should have sold in Halloween. I invested in pumpkins, you see.
You are a crazy person.
Am I? I don't know.
Yes.
I really like putting on personas for other people.
And I suppose that's fair, but you're a crazy person.
This sounds like a comedy skit. I am now 100% convinced that Fig is John Mulaney.
You it's like your life is The Office.
The
It's like you view
Office.
life as an episode of The Office.
I did jello somebody's boot before.
What does that mean?
Okay, you know in The Office, in the first episode, Jim jellos Dwight's stapler, like puts it in a thing of jello, and then slams it on the desk. Here's your stapler. I did that to somebody's boot. I found somebody's boot, somebody's left boot, and I filled it with gelatin, filled it with water, and I put it outside to freeze. And I just filled it with jello and replaced it. And presumably, they stuck their foot in it and got jelloed.
You're a crazy person.
What do you mean crazy?
That is a crazy person behavior. What do you mean? What do I mean? That is crazy person behavior.
I was in college. It's a classic college prank, you know? Just like freezing your piss and sliding it under somebody's door.
What?
What?
You can't just say that.
They have roommates, right? There's 2 roommates, so they're gonna blame it on each other. I can't believe you pissed on the floor in the morning, you know? They're not gonna be like, oh, there's a disc of piss ice there. No, it's gonna be melted. It's gonna be in the carpet and it's gonna stink.
That's genius.
And then the comment is, "You went to college? You don't sound like somebody who went to college." That's genius. I didn't come up with it.
Genius. That is devious.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
That's insane. Who came up with it?
You've thought this through, Fig? No, I did not come up with this. This is what the seniors told the freshmen in hopes that they would do it, you know? All right, here's
Can we
one
get
I
this
came
sexy
up with.
story?
The sexy story? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Getting off track.
doing the old butthole fap, right? And so like I've got this. Okay, you guys, Skeleton, you convinced me to buy like a little schlong to like test out, right? You remember this? That's all. Okay. Anyway, I was like using it one night when my roommate Henry was asleep, and so you know, just normal. But right then, like 4 a.m., Henry comes up and he's like really groggy, so he uses the bathroom. Unfortunately, the bathroom is fully visible from my office, right? So so he's looking around without his glasses, and he goes, "Hi, Fig," and I pull up my pants, right? I pull up my pants, and it's still in there. And he goes, and wanders into the office while brushing his teeth, and he like sits on me to brush his teeth.
Wait, so
what?
So he okay, I'm sorry. I like zoned out for a second. Wait. Run it back. So you had a toy, right? And then you got sat on?
Yeah. Okay.
And how did you react to this?
And I was like, all right, Henry. All right, Sart. I would like you to get off of me right now. And he begrudgingly goes, and gets off. And then he starts hugging my leg. He hugs my leg really tightly because he's really sad. I'm depressed, Fig. Oh, I'm so sad. You know? Normal behavior for him.
Yeah.
But he's like tugging on me. I'm like, okay. All right. I don't want you on my leg either. Please get up. Could you go away for a little bit? And he starts whimpering like, and I like look at his face and tears start running down his face. And he's like so sad that I'm shooing him away. And I'm like, I'm in too deep to like just admit what's happening, right?
Yeah, I totally understand how you're feeling right now, Fig. I have been you in this situation.
God. I tell him, all right, please go leave and I will be right with you. Please leave. And I start getting a little more forceful. I would like you to leave. Go! Get out of here! And he just starts crying harder. And eventually he like gets up and goes, right? And then I can finally just like it out. Oh, don't make your face at me. Oh, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. This is sad.
I feel so bad for him and you, because like you were trying to just enjoy your butthole, right?
Yeah.
And now you have a crying bottom on your leg, going. And on his perspective, he thinks you're mad at him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't realize that you just have something up your butthole. I think you need to learn.
Okay.
Don't
say communication. Don't say communication.
No, this is a learning experience. You need to be more open with your sexuality and say, I'm sorry, there's something inside of my butthole right now.
No, I'm not gonna say it in the moment, obviously. This is just communication. You're saying communication.
You made him cry and then you made yourself feel bad. You could have just told him.
Well, obviously, I went out there afterwards and I gave him the head pat and whatever, right? Is that not enough?
Did you tell him?
Okay, it took me a day. We like went out to a mall. I got corn dogs and I was like, this reminds me of a story, and I told him the story.
The corn dog shape reminded you of this.
It was like I was so sad this morning. Aww. And I was like, here's the thing about that. No, I'm open with it. I just don't want to tell him in the moment, right?
I understand. I like that story. That was a good story.
Thank you. Did you kiss him on the forehead too?
Hold on, Vic. I need to grab a sodie real quick.
Do you really?
I need to grab a sodie. Okay. I do. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Okay, I'll be right back, baby.
All right.
Be right
Thanks.
back.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back. Uno momento.
Hey, chat. How are you guys doing? Big needs a class to learn how to interact with bottoms. Oh my god. They annoy me so much. An addict. Not good after that story. I'm traumatized. I'm so sorry. Well, that's too bad. I'm just grand? That's awesome. I'm good. That's such a fuckboy thing to say. Why? Okay, I don't know. Some bottoms need so much accommodation. That's what I'm saying. Isn't Fig half a bottom? In a way. I don't know. I'm good. Oh my gosh, shouldn't he know how to deal with them? I don't have the personality of a bottom. No, I don't go ooh woo, put on Discord cat ears on my Discord profile, and then, I don't know, say ooh woo, and then try to beat around a bush about how I want sex all the time, you know? Yet yours the only one... Okay, thanks, bucko. Bully personality. Ugh. Alright, hold on. Let me do this. Do you think I am one of those people, Figgy? Probably. I don't know. Oh, there is graciousness in subtlety. Thank you, Mono. Oh, thanks, sorry. Sorry, your dad said to remind you that it is Mother's Day. I know. Okay, good. It was my duty to remind you that it's Mother's Day. That's all I'm saying. My laundry's ready? Is it? No, it's all in the big pile. It's in the big laundry sack. I shoved everything that... Yeah, so yes. Yes, it is. Alright, no prob. Start cameo, yeah.
Meow meow.
Oh, gosh. Meow meow meow.
Meow,
Oh
meow,
my
meow.
god. Remind me next time. Do you want to tell a story?
Sure, I'll tell a story.
Okay. Remind me to tell me the meow sex story.
The
God,
meow sex story.
Yes! Why do bottoms meow so much?
Why bottoms meow so
Yeah,
much?
during sex!
I mean, I can tell you why I meow so much.
Okay.
And what? Did somebody meow for you during sex?
Yes. Yes, and I thought it was so weird because meowing I associate with like Catboy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he's the only person I watch that meows. And okay, I'll just tell the story. So during sex, like I was doing somebody doggy, right?
Yeah.
And they start meowing because it's, I suppose, pleasurable.
And you said, "Hey, this is doggy, not kitty."
No.
And then you slapped him.
No. I went meow, and that reminded me of Catboy because he always meows like that. And there's a certain clip of Catboy where he meows and then says, "Owie, smack and smear toothpaste." Here, I've got the clip right here for us right now.
Use Owie's smack and smear toothpaste. You see, look at my pearly whites. Oh, I don't have teeth on this model. Well, look at my tongue. Ah.
Okay. And I imitate this clip exactly in that intonation. And I start waving my tongue around and I go flaccid. I go flaccid because I'm laughing too hard. And they are very upset with me. Oh, I'm sorry.
That, of course, what? You're trying to top and imitate Owie? Like,
yes!
why?
What? He's a big influence on my mannerisms nowadays because I watch so much of him.
I suppose, but Jesus, man.
What? Okay,
If I was the bottom, I'd be mad at you too.
I'm sorry.
Did you apologize?
Yes. But also,
Okay.
how much does that truly mean? Saying you're sorry while laughing and waving around your tongue, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
I'm sorry to all
Christ.
bottoms out there.
Yeah, you should be.
If you have
Hold
like
on.
a clown for a top.
All right. Would you like a story?
Yeah,
Would you like
go
me to
for
tell
it.
you a story?
Tell me.
Okay. How about the lube tub story? Do you know the
Go
lube
for
tub
it.
story?
No, I don't know any of your stories.
Okay. So, how to put this? I had an ex, right? And he left for work. Now, this ex had this bottle of lube, and the bottle of lube was dehydrated lube. Okay, this is how you want to do it, by the way. If you want to save money on lube, you get a bottle of
I don't use that
dehydrated
much
lube.
lube. How would I
You get
use
so
that
much
much?
lube out of this.
How?
You get so much lube. It's like $20. You get this bottle of dehydrated lube, and then you rehydrate it, and you can make like gallons.
Yeah.
Off of just like a tiny little bottle.
Is it not clumpy?
No, it's not clumpy. You put it in the microwave for a little bit. You shake it up.
I don't want my lube microwaved.
And then you put it in the fridge, and then it's perfect. And then you have lube.
My lube in the fridge.
It's just the process of making the lube, okay? And then then the lube is normal, and then you have lube.
It's
and you
not
have,
refrigerated or hot lube.
No, it's not hot or cold lube. It's just normal lube.
Oh, okay.
It makes lube, all right? And you'll just have tons and tons and tons and tons of lube, okay? So he left, and I was always curious to do this, but I never could because I never had that much lube, right? So I go and I make a whole bottle of lube, and then I'm like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I strip down naked, I go to the bathtub, I cover my whole body in lube, and I get in the bathtub, and I slip and slide around in the bathtub like a seal. And I'm having a great time. This is awesome. This feels great. I'm super happy. And then I'm done with the lubey times, and I go to get out of the bathtub. All right. I reach and I put my hand on the edge of the bathtub, and I can't grip it because my hands are covered completely in lube, and I am in a porcelain tub. And then I'm like, okay, well, oh shit. All right, well, okay. I'll try to stand, and then my feet are covered in lube, so I can't stand. All right. So I'm like, oh, I'll just push myself out of the bathtub, and I can't get a good grip on anything because I'm covered in lube. Every inch of me is in lube, and I can't grab anything. I had to heave ho my body, so my tummy would go over the railing of the bathtub so that I could slide out like a seal and get out of the bathtub.
Okay, there it is.
We comment back. Do.
Alright, we'll just type live. Ugh! Wow, right at the climax of your story.
Where's me?
Where's you? I'd like to know that.
I don't know. I'm a ghost. Woo!
I have to get VNet status.
Where am I? Where am I?
Alright, there we go.
Oh
my
there
gosh. I am. That was terrible.
Hello.
Alright.
Okay. Anyways, we'll go back a little bit. All right. So, as we were saying, I was getting out of the bathtub, and I finally managed to squirt myself out of the bathtub, and then I picked up the towels, or I tried to turn on the shower, right? Because that's what I figured, right? I'll just turn on the shower.
How'd you get out of the bathtub to turn on the shower?
Because I'm trying to wash all the lube off, right? So
Shouldn't you be in the bathtub?
Well, okay, in the heat of the moment, in the heat of the passion, All right, you don't think things through perfectly, okay?
You didn't jerk off in the tub?
We're not talking about that. But
Okay.
anyways, as I was saying, I turn on the shower to try and wash this lube down. But the problem is it's a water-based lubricant. So what happens when you add more water to a water-based lubricant, Fig?
You get more lube.
You get
and then
more
it washes
lube.
away. You need soap. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Well, I just kind of like...
I'm a femboy. Never heard of it.
I just used a towel and then washed the towel off and then used the towel and then washed the towel off.
What happened to your soap, Skella? Where's the soap?
I don't know. I just didn't. I didn't think about soap. But it took like 4 hours. This was a 4-hour escapade, essentially. It was like 10 minutes or 20 minutes of slipping and sliding of fun, and then 3.5 hours of like cleaning it up, right?
Okay.
And then it took a lot of energy out of me. So like afterwards, I'm like laying on the couch chilling, and then my roommate comes home, and he's like, "Fucking, why didn't you do any cleaning? Like all you did was like a little bit of dishes. Like that's it." And I was like, "Oh, I was depressed today. I'm sorry." And then he was mad at me.
You didn't tell him the lube story?
I didn't tell him.
No.
I couldn't tell him. How could I tell him? He spent all day working, and meanwhile I'm in the tub having seal RP. I can't tell somebody
man can't
that.
hold down a job, covers himself in lube.
I can't tell somebody that.
Oh God. Now, this begs the question. My first thought after hearing this story. What if, on a hot day, you powdered your pits with powdered lube?
Why would you do that?
So that you leak lube out of your pits all day.
That would be horrible. And then I'd I'd be sticky all day. I'd be like fucking...
You'd be like a
doing the arm
slug.
shuffle
It'd be so cool. Would it not? You would just exude lube all day. You'd leave a slime trail.
That's horrible. Why would I want that? Why would I want that?
I don't know. It just sounds cool to me.
Well, you should do it.
Perpetually lubed. I would, but I've looked at the cost of powdered lube after you mentioned it on stream. I'm not paying that much. Oh wait, it was Owie. Ayoi mentioned it.
You want me to send you the brand?
The Amazon link?
Yeah, you want the Amazon link?
Give me your Amazon affiliate link.
Okay, let me find the lube brand.
Thank you for the follows, guys. Fig, that is weird. What do you mean that is weird? Is it more weird than pretending to be a little slime monster in your own tub, getting out of it, and then taking a shower? Okay. Jiffy Lube? No, I guarantee you it was not Jiffy Lube. Yes, it's weirder. Because Skella was having fun. You're being cursed. They're both cursed. They're both cursed in my eyes.
Okay. I'm sending you the lube link right now, okay?
I don't know. Imagine being able to just wipe your shoes a little on the concrete and then just slide down a hill, you know? Just at any moment, just like Sonic. Just like Sonic on a rail. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, it is Jiffy Lube.
Jiffy Lube.
Why is it called fisting powder?
I know, it's bad.
Are you into
I don't
that?
like the name. No.
No, I've never met anybody into that. Anyway, did you not learn from the tale of the frictionless Skella? No. Keep soap on you at all times.
Good night, Mano.
Aw, good night. Having fun there being so sus.
So if you want to do slime RP, that'd be a good IRL stream, right? You cover yourself in powdered lube.
That's already what Catboy does.
You go work out at the gym, and then you just leave lube slime everywhere, and then you flex on people if they get mad at your lube slime, and then like they try to hit you, but like they can't because you're just too slimy, and their fist slides off, and then they slip and fall like
you
a
think
banana
that's
peel.
what's gonna happen? Okay,
Well,
why
that's
don't you
what's
just
gonna
go
happen.
dump that in a lake?
Lube Lake.
But not Lube Lake. Okay. Anyway.
And then all the fish are like fucking having sex because they're
don't
all
do
lubed
that.
up.
Don't do that. That's terrible for the environment, I presume.
Probably. Mr. Beast style challenge where you just pour like 8 gallons of powdered lube into a lake and see what happens.
I never understood Mr. Beast videos. Just it doesn't seem like something I would watch, you know?
I watch quite a few of them. They're popcorn content for me as a popcorn muncher. I know a lot of people don't like Mr. Beast's like editing and over the top style, but like I think it's overall good.
Oh God.
Although he does one trope that I really don't like, and
What's that?
Okay, so I've always hated this in media. I hate it in SpongeBob. SpongeBob is like the guiltiest party of this. So it's the trope in media where a character really wants something, right? Let's say a character really wants a cheeseburger, and the whole plot of the story is about how this character wants a cheeseburger, and then the character doesn't get their fucking cheeseburger. And I have cried over this when I was a kid, and like, because I'm like trying to empathize with the character, and I'm like, oh man, I really hope he gets his cheeseburger, and then he doesn't get the cheeseburger, and I cry and I feel really bad. And I'm just like, this is the worst video ever. I hate everybody who made this fucking video. This sucks. And similarly, whenever Mr. Beast does a challenge, it's even worse because this is a real person, right? And like they don't get their fucking money that Mr. Beast is trying to give them because they fucked up the challenge or like they had bad luck.
How do they choose these people?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the back
I always
end of it.
assumed it was like, you know, his friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he just invites his friends, and then he can write it off as like a business expense, and then he just gives them money, you know?
Well, the earlier days it was mostly his friends, but he definitely does do it with random people too.
Yeah,
and I'm
sometimes.
just like, I can't with this. Like that guy didn't get his money. He needs his money.
Okay,
I can't stand it. I get so upset. Even if it's not real, I get upset. I get upset when it happens to cartoon characters.
Okay.
I don't like that type of story.
You don't like it. They learn something in the end.
What, did they learn that they don't get a cheeseburger and life sucks? Is that the story?
No, they should have fucking licked the Dalgona earlier. That's the one Mr. Beast video I've seen. The one where he breaks his Dalgona slice.
The cookie?
The Squid Game one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I hate that one.
Thank you, Psycho. I have to call my mom later, unfortunately. Editorial section. What?
Do you have another story you'd like to share,
I've got a ton. Let me check my notes. What are you doing? Why are you there?
I'm just sitting.
Oh, okay. You think you're that short? You're taller than me.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet tall.
I'm not taller than you. I'm shorter than you.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
taller.
5'11".
11? Okay, well I'm 5'10".
No, you're 6 feet.
This is my friend's joke.
Are you sneaking inches on me?
No. Here's what he would do. He would go up to people, right? And when you first meet people at parties, right? And height comes up, you go, he would say a lie. He was actually 6 feet tall, but he would say, I'm actually 5'6". And then everybody else in the room sounds like they're lying because they're definitely shorter than you, but they're saying heights way above yours. It's the most devious plan. Because
You
why would somebody lie about it? What?
No, they just all call you a liar. That's
Why? What? No, no.
What?
Somebody's lying, and why would somebody lie about being shorter? You would obviously lie about being taller.
I mean, most people do try to sneak an inch in, but I never sneak an inch in. I'm 5'11".
Okay, all right.
What if like humans, like when we got horny, we like grew an inch?
You do?
Well, well, not like that. You mean I mean like height wise,
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I finally found your pee-pee pic on your Discord.
Yeah, how's my
Yeah.
pee-pee?
I don't know. I didn't look at it for very long. I went, ah! And then I closed it. What? What did you want me to, like, wow!
Yeah,
Zoom
I
out.
want you to go, whoa, poggers. Like fucking, whoa, wow, look at that.
Well, I don't know. It was okay, bucko. I don't know. Does it really matter if you're a bottom?
Does it matter if I'm a bot?
Nah.
Hey.
PP size? What?
Okay, first of all, I'm a switch, but like, yeah, my PP matters to me. It's special to me. It's my little guy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Never mind then.
Mhm.
Big is scared
I
of
like-
his
I like that
sexuality.
guy.
I'm not scared of my sexuality. I just don't expect P-Orn in my Discord. I didn't
Why were
realize
you
so
looking
many
through my
people have.
Discord?
Okay, well, I don't know. I want to see what people are saying. I look up what you're saying. You know? Oh, why didn't Skella stream today? I wonder if it's in his announcements. I wonder what else Skella has ever said. Here, let's scroll back. And
What
then
else
there
is?
it is.
What else has Skella been lying about?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
All right, I gave you the lube story. It's your turn.
Oh,
It's your
yeah?
turn, buddy.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
your turn, buddy. Don't make me pull the gun out.
Okay, here, let's see. This is probably my last story that I've got.
What? You said you had
written down.
5.
I've got more, but they're all fart stories. Like, this is my last
I'll
sex
take 'em.
story. You'll take them? All right. All right.
Mhm.
That'll be like for later. Is
Okay.
it really P-Orn if it's just a picture? Yes, yes it is. What are you talking
Well, it was a
about?
video, but anyway.
It was a video? I didn't play it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Let me think. All right. I was getting a blowy, right? And they were blowing me, and I wasn't very super interested. I was kind of doing it just because I'm obligated to, right? To be there for the blowy. And I was kind of looking at my phone, kind of not doing anything. And he looks up and he goes, could you make some expressions or something? And I go, all right, fine. I put down my phone, and then he goes back to it. And I start going, and I start lifting my hands up, you know, like you're on a roller coaster. And then I go, ah! And then I start flailing around, you know, like I'm on a roller coaster. And I go left, whoa, we're coming up on a turn, wow! Going right, oh! We're on the chain, going back to the top. Oh, here comes the drop! Oh! And I'm just like pointed straight downward at him, waving my hands in the air. Ah! And during this, I have gone fully flaccid, and sex immediately is over. They were very, very angry with me. They were angry with me for days afterwards.
This is a WKUK sketch.
Is it?
This is literally a WKUK sketch. Have you never seen the
I've never seen
WKUK drug sketch?
Drug?
Can I send it to you? This is exactly what you
I'll
did.
watch it after stream.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send it to you before I forget.
You're an asshole. I would. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, this is basically that sketch. Holy shit, that's
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
All right, I sent it to you.
We
can watch it
buy
after stream.
drugs? Excuse me. I'm not gonna watch it on stream. You are an asshole. Wow, you permitted this? You're
Yeah, I
allowing
permitted that.
bullying.
That's not bullying. That you
It was stopped
you
for bullying.
pranking people for sex.
No. Okay, I can't help myself sometimes. All right? I think I'm like I've got like tinges of asexuality in me, and I'm a real internet clown.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Amber. How are you doing?
I understand the good gag, right? I
I
understand.
couldn't
doing
resist,
the good
you
gag.
know? Just like the guy from Django Unchained. There was an opportunity and I just couldn't.
I haven't seen Django Unchained.
Damn it.
Oh wait, no, I have. Isn't that the one about slavery?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
No, it wasn't
I like
about
that
roller
movie.
coasters and sex, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'm getting a... Oh no! Oh no, Henry! Henry just DM'd me and said, just so you know, I could hear that from outside. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's so bad.
right.
What's up?
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read out the titles of these stories for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Okay.
pick one, okay?
Oh, I pick one.
All right. So, what ones have I shared? I shared the lube tub, and I think I shared the fart story, and okay. All right. So here's our story choices, Fig, and you're gonna do the roulette. Like you're gonna pick it.
Okay.
All right. So first story, daddy shotgun. Then the second story, dad psych ward. Third story, mom ankle. Fourth story, my psych ward. Fifth story, poop frisbee. Sixth story, poop in a fire pit. Seventh story, behind a Walmart. Eighth story, motorcycle. Ninth story, arrow.
Mom
10th story,
ankle, final answer.
mom ankle?
Yep.
Okay. So my mama, me mama, is a crazy person, Fig. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. My mother is a crazy person. And I remember one time walking with her while she was manically ranting to me about some nonsense, and I'm just like, yes, mommy, dearest, yes, mommy. This is a very common story from my childhood, is like my parents ranting to me manically while they're upset, and me just being like, yes, father figure, yes, mother
You
figure,
were British
yes,
as
of
a
course.
child.
Yeah, as a little British child.
Oh, okay.
My dad would often go on, like, he'd get into fights with my mom, and then he'd be like, come on, son, we're gonna get into the car, right?
And go for ice
And
cream?
then he'd take me for a ride, and then he'd talk about how he wants to like kill politicians and like how he'd get away with it. He'd talk about like how he's going to dispose of the bodies, and I'd be like, well, papa, have you factored this in? And he'd be like, oh no, good point. And like that was like bonding time with dad.
Okay.
is
Real
is
wholesome.
like him arguing with my mom and then getting mad and then venting to me in the car. Also took me fishing sometimes, which was nice.
Oh.
But yeah, that was some father son bonding, right? But my mom was ranting to me manically, and she twisted her ankle and she was like fucked up for like a week. But it also is like tied in my mind to this other story of like when I wasn't home and my mom went crazy and like grabbed like a big comedy butcher knife from the fucking, what's it called? The big comedy butcher knife from the kitchen, and then she like walked down like the main street of my town, like ranting to herself like a crazy person, and the cops arrested her.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That made it on the news, didn't it?
I don't think it actually made it on the news.
Really? That would have made it on the news anywhere, I thought. That's
Nah, I didn't make
crazy.
it on the news here.
Huh. So that's where they come from. Your family. I always wondered, like, how do they get there, you know?
Oh.
Interesting.
Why does everybody say that? Is that why you're like this? Is that why you're like this? Like what? I'm normal.
You know.
No.
Like this.
No.
Like
No.
this. Guys, like this. Insane. Yeah, we weren't gonna say it though. Oh my gosh. It's not like a normal thing to do to make animal noises. Just to fill silence, right? So it makes you better than normies, apparently. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back. Today we're telling really weird stories with my bud Scalabel. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for the follow, everybody. I hope you noticed the stretch.
I stretched.
You did?
I saw the stretch. I cracked my neck. I cracked my back.
Oh, damn. I've started doing yoga to get like really nice stretches. It's really good. I recommend it.
Poggy is. I should be stretching more. I'm working out more.
Oh. Henry's been coming home from work and he won't let me lift him up. I know this whatever. What?
I feel like we should exchange squirrel stories because we both have squirrel stories. I think we should both tell our squirrel stories.
Really? Okay. All right. I feel like, I don't know, everybody knows my squirrel story somehow, and I've only told it once.
You
and
should
it
tell
wasn't
it
clipped.
again for the people.
Okay. All right, I will, but what's your squirrel story?
You first,
Oh, really?
and I'll tell mine.
Okay. Let me think. If I tell this story just slightly wrong, I think it makes me look like a really, really insane person.
It makes you look like an insane person no matter what. I know the story.
No. Okay.
Yes.
No. No. What?
Just tell it.
Even if you tell it incorrectly, you can't interpret it positively. There's no way. Okay, do you have a different like outlook on me because I told the story?
Slightly.
Slightly. Okay. All right. It's not like bad though, is it?
No.
All right. All right. Here it is. I was angry at somebody who ran a floor in a college dorm. And I'm in college. I'm like a junior year in college, so I'm like roaming around. I like walking around a ton. And they run this floor full of students. It's student housing, and there's maybe like 20 to 30 people on their floor. And I am walking about with my bud, and I find a dead squirrel. Right? And I look at it.
As we all do.
Yes, and I'm like, that squirrel isn't moving. I wonder if he'll run away if I poke it. And I poke it with a stick. He doesn't run away. He's actually very, very rigid. Like rigor mortis has set in. So it's kind of like it kind of feels like one of those like stuffed a taxidermy squirrel, you know? And so I do what anybody would do, and I put it in my inventory. I pick it up and I put it in my pocket. And then I go, all right, well, I gotta find a way to get rid of this thing. And I start walking.
Okay.
I walk.
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I have encountered many a dead animal.
Right.
And I think I'm a weirdo for just looking at it and sometimes poking it. Okay.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm a weirdo for just doing that. And you're just like, yoink. And you don't think that's weird.
No. I feel like it was in the right zone. You know when like a video game highlights an item and then it's like, you need to pick this up. This is a key item. We will not progress without it.
Dead squirrel.
Yeah,
it gets a little highlight ring around it.
Yeah. It was just a sparkle on the ground. And then I pick it up and then I get informed you have picked up a dead squirrel, right?
Most people don't see that as a key item. Most people see like a quarter on the ground and they're like, ooh, a quarter. Right? They don't see a dead squirrel. Are you was your mother and father wolves?
Wolves? No.
Yeah.
We're perfectly normal people. Lovely, lovely people, Mr. and Mrs. Sorensen. I gotta give Mrs.
Yeah,
Sorensen a call, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It is Mother's Day. Anyway.
Real.
Serial killer vibes. This is not... I didn't kill the squirrel, alright? You didn't mind the smell? It didn't smell yet. It was definitely very fresh, okay? What? Anyway, I take this squirrel up to their floor, and I was like, you know, I don't like this person. So I lift up a ceiling tile, as you do, and I just pop in the squirrel, alright? And I leave. Nobody knows about it except for me. And later on, like a week later, maybe 2 weeks, I'm sitting in the lounge of this building, and this person comes in who operates this floor, and they're talking to their boss. They're talking to their boss on the phone, and they're like, yeah, there's like a really weird sewer smell on my floor. It's terrible. I don't know. You've got to get some maintenance guys to go look at it. I don't know. And I immediately stand up and I go, and I go to the place where I stashed the squirrel. It smells perfectly fine, except right under the squirrel, there's just a cloud of rot gas.
It smells perfectly fine, except for the cloud of rot gas.
There is
Except for
definitely
that part.
just like
Everything else
maybe
is fine.
2 feet by 2 feet, like a 2-foot diameter circle. It's like a column of just rot gas that you can smell. It's nothing, and then rot gas, and then also a little hint of like 7 different people's colognes and perfumes who have tried to cover it up, and then the rot gas just overpowers all of it, you know?
Yeah, because it's rot gas.
All right. Anyway, I went back downstairs, and weeks later, they're talking to me about it, and they're like, oh man, somehow a squirrel crawled up to the 10th floor and died there. It was crazy. I wonder where it came from. Great, thanks for the prop comedy. Well,
Yeah,
there
no
you
problem.
go. That's the squirrel story. As innocently as I can tell it.
That's a fantastic squirrel story. Thank you, Fig. Good job. You get
Great.
1 squirrel as a reward.
It doesn't have a moral or anything. It's just a weird thing I did.
All right, you want to know my squirrel story?
Sure, go for it.
Should I keep this thing or should I get rid of this?
Get rid of it.
Okay, fine.
Why would you want that?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a cutout PNG. It was a fake PNG. Anyways, so I my squirrel story is it was the summer of I forget which year. And I was installing some AC units because it was very hot, right? It's the first time I ever installed AC units. It's the first time I ever living on my own and not having central air. So like I installed these AC units. I put one in like the living room, and then I put one in the spare room, and like I get it in, and I'm tired. I had to carry these things up a flight of stairs and like put them in the windows. I'm very tired. And I'm like, okay. AC units in, and there's a very small gap. We're talking a gap probably like, I don't know, Fig, let me see your thigh gap. Let's see let's see how big your thigh gap is.
Like this?
Yeah, so you see like the part where Fig's shorts are, like not like where the thighs are, but where the shorts are. We're talking like a gap that big in between in between the window and the window and the like actual AC unit. There's a little gap. It's probably like an inch.
Yep. Wow. You could have just said inch.
I could have, but I had to do it for the content.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyways, there's an inch gap right there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go take a nap on the couch. I take a nap on the couch, and then my ex comes home. And then I'm like, let's go to bed. We got the AC units in. Let's just go to bed, right? So we go to bed.
Thank you for explaining what sleep is.
Yeah, I'm explaining what sleep is for anybody who doesn't know.
Okay.
And I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, ugh. I walk out, SpongeBob plip plap, and I see on my mantelpiece, my fake mantelpiece that doesn't actually have a fire pit, I see a squirrel like splayed out, and I'm like, a squirrel? How the hell did he get in? And then like the brain wires start crossing, and I figured out that he flattened himself and got in through that tiny little gap, the AC unit. So I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? Because I never have had like a varmint in my house before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go back to my room, and I wake up my boyfriend. I shake him awake. I'm like, hey. He's like, what? He's grumpy, right? And I'm like, a squirrel got in the house. He's like, what? Like angry. What do you mean? Go get rid of it. I'm like, okay. So I have a fairly big living room, so I slowly like edge around, giving the squirrel as much space as possible to like maneuver around me, right? And then he's like watching me, I'm watching him. I open up the balcony, right? Because we had a balcony at the time. So I open up all the doors and I give him an escape route onto the balcony, right? And then I slowly edge back to the big door frame. There's no door on this door frame, but there's a big like divider between two rooms, the dining room and the living room. So I'm standing in the divider and I do like this. I go like, wait, hold on. I go like this, right? I make my arms real big and I get real big and I'm like, rah, rah. And I start acting scary. I'm like, rah, 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 rah. And I'm trying to scare the squirrel. I succeed in scaring the squirrel, but the squirrel decides to do this. Okay, Fig, could you put your thighs back up?
Oh my god. Americans.
It's a good visual. Okay. So here I'm the squirrel and Fig is me, right? So Fig's being an intimidating guy and the squirrel, rather than running to the balcony like I want him to, instead he goes in between my legs. He goes through my legs and like the squirrel starts running. You can come back down now. The squirrel starts running back towards the AC unit, and I see him face plant into the AC unit and like try to shove his face through it, but he's too fat. He can't fit through it. He's panicked. He's like, and then like
get a stick.
Like he runs back, and then like he's running around. And now it's like you could have like comedy music, and like I'm trying to catch this squirrel, I like my ex-boyfriend wakes up and like we're chasing the squirrel and we lose him, right? So we both assume, oh, he must have ran out onto the balcony because he was too fast. He was fucking zoo, 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 zoo. And like we lost sight of the squirrel and we we're like, oh well, he must be gone. So this is obviously exhausting, right? So I need to take another nappy poo. So I get back on the couch and I'm fucking right. I'm sleeping on the couch, and I feel a butt bump underneath me, and I realize, oh no, the squirrel is inside of my couch. He's hiding in there. So my next idea is, it was a segmented couch, 3 pieces. So I take the segment, I lift it up, I put it on the balcony, I go get a piece of paper, I light the piece of paper on fire, I blow it out, and I blow smoke into the little segment of the couch. Because I'm thinking he's not going to like this smoke, and he's going to get the fuck out of here.
What are you? You're like a comic book Indian.
I was just trying to get the squirrel out, okay?
I know.
And
we'll smoke him out.
Yeah, I figured that's what we would do, okay? I thought
something like fucking Bugs Bunny would be at the end of.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't like I was pouring smoke in there. It was one little piece of paper just to make him uncomfortable so he would get out, right? And then I left it. Right? I blew a little smoke in, and then I left it on the porch.
And then an anvil fell on your head after your house burned down.
I leave it on the porch for 3 hours, okay?
Yeah?
And then I pick it back up. I grab it. I slap it. I go bum 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 bum. I slap it to see if he's in there. I don't hear any response. The squirrel doesn't say, "Hello, I'm still in here." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, it must be cool." I bring it back inside. I put the couch back together. And then I'm sleeping on the couch again because obviously this was exhausting and I need a nap.
Okay.
So I'm sleeping on the couch and I feel a bum under me. And I'm like, no way. I want you to understand my ex was so mad throughout. He was angry the whole day. All right. He was a grumpy boy the whole day.
Mhm.
Probably understandably because I let a squirrel in the house, right?
Mhm.
But I say, hey, there's a squirrel. He's still in there. And he's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then because he's upset, like, I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get him out of here. Right. And I flip the thing over and then I just start slapping the shit out of it. Okay. Like slapping the side of it. Bam, 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 bam. Like I keep pounding on it. Right.
Mhm.
And me and my ex are standing over it. Like we're both here. We'll be to scale. So we're both looking down, right? We're both
Okay.
looking down, and the squirrel is looking up at us, right? He pokes his little head out and he's looking up at us, and then we look at each other, right?
Okay.
So we're looking at each other, and then the split second that we look at each other, the squirrel jumps. He jumps out. He sees his opportunity, runs. He starts running, and he's running so fast. And my ex was so mad that he's in kill mode now. So like he's got his boots on, and he's like trying to stop the squirrel. And I'm like, no, don't stop the squirrel, no. And he's missing. He's missing. Like the boots are flying, the squirrel's dodging, and like at one point the squirrel jumps into a bag, right? And he gets stuck, and he's like wrestling around in the bag. And my ex-boyfriend played a lot of fighting video games, and he went into like talking shit in a fighting video game mode where he's like, yeah, you stupid bitch, got you now, you idiot. Fucking then the squirrel gets out. He gets out of the bag, and then like the chase is back on, and then finally the squirrel runs out onto the balcony. And my ex runs out after him and slams the door behind him, and then I just hear like shit talking. just trash talking. Yeah, who's a dumb bitch now? Yeah, you are. That's right. You're out of here, you fucking loser. Right? And I'm just hearing this squirrel getting shit talked. And it was a baby squirrel too. It was a little baby squirrel. And I think he lived in that tree outside of our apartment because I could see that baby squirrel all the time. And our neighbor, it was this big fat guy. Our neighbor one time said, yeah, I heard you talking shit about that squirrel. And the neighbor thought it was funny.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my squirrel story.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of things that could have gone better. Should have gotten a stick and poked him through that hole.
Why would I poke him?
What do you mean, why? To get him through the hole. He needed help.
I didn't want to grab him because he would have bit me.
Yeah, that's why you have a stick.
I didn't have a stick. Who just keeps a stick in their house?
Anybody with a broom?
Well, you think I'm just gonna... Well, okay, what happens if I put the broom on? He's just gonna run up the broom.
No. While his head is through the hole, you poke the rest of his body through like a pool cue. Ka-chunk!
What?
Right into the center
pocket. Are we trying
pocket.
to make like squirrel on a stick and roast him or something?
No, you poke him through. You help him through. Oh my God. Never mind. Never mind.
Anyways, that's my squirrel story.
Good job. You did it. I'm glad. Oh God. Do you know about my couch dropping story?
No.
Oh, that's what that reminded me of.
Tell me.
Okay. I got a couch, like, from a dumpster, right? And my friends were like, oh man, is that a couch? And we brought it back to our college dorm. Unfortunately, we liked the couch a lot because it was heavy. It was the heaviest thing in our living room. And we didn't like the people above nor below us. And so one of our favorite games to play would be drop the couch, okay? So we would lift it, 6-foot tall boys in college, we lifted it all up above our heads, and then we would just run into our rooms. Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm still wearing the rice hat from the rice hat video game.
What?
I was playing a rice farming video game. I'm back.
Is it censored?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
What are
It's
you
fine.
talking
I'm
about?
back.
Where are you?
It's loading. I'm loading.
Jesus.
I'm loading. I switched models.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Anyway, so you were picking up a couch and you were dropping it.
Yeah, I dropped this couch, and we would just run into our rooms, hide there, and eventually somebody would inevitably come up and come knocking and be like, huh? There's nobody in here. There's nobody home. Where did that sound come from? Must have come from up above, and then they'd go check a different floor. And every time, whenever they would leave, we would just do it again. So we would do it like, we were pretty bored. It's a boring town. So we'd just do it like constantly, 24/7. Whenever
Just
we had
dropping
time. Yeah.
Why? Why would you do that?
What do you mean? It's fun. It like shakes the building, you know?
Why would you just shake the building? That you're
It's
terrorizing people.
It's an old building. They're college kids. They understand.
That's worse. It's gonna collapse. You're gonna shake down the whole building. The whole thing's gonna collapse. You're gonna kill hundreds.
Fig, do you have any stories where you're a good person? I don't tell those stories because then I would be egotistical.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. What if I had like a story that was like, so first I worked at the food drive, and you see, the thing about working with the food drive is you work with people, and so I really loved working there. But
he does raise a
I
good
had to
point.
stop because of my volunteering at the animal shelter. You know?
I used to volunteer at an animal shelter. It was nice.
I don't know. I don't think I could do it. It's the smells.
You just walk the doggies and clean their cages.
Oh
It's fine.
Gosh, being in charge of that many animals, I don't know.
You're not. They put you in charge of one at a time.
Oh?
I mean, yeah. Like, okay, whenever I volunteered at the dog shelter, well, it was a dog and cat shelter, but mainly
every
the
single
dogs.
dog at once?
Okay, so no, you walk one dog at a time, and you have multiple people walking dogs. Like you're not in charge of like 7 dogs at once. No, but you do have doggy playtime where like all the dogs go out into like the play field, which is fenced off, right? So you take them for walks where they're on a leash, but they also have like the fenced off area where they all play with each other, and then you just have one person watching, make sure no dogs like bite each other, right? So all you do is sit there and watch, right?
Boring.
And pet the doggies. Well, you pet the doggies and play with the doggies, right?
Okay.
And then you like walk some of the dogs, and then you go to their kennels and you clean up their poop, and then you feed them. That's all you gotta do.
All right. I don't know. I volunteered at a hospital for like apparently this hospital had this like little house aside from the hospital where they would keep the kids when their parents were undergoing surgery, right? And they didn't have anywhere else to put them.
Yeah.
But also, kids are disgusting.
Yeah.
So I would always get sick every time I went.
Oh.
Just like constantly sick. If I like even breathed the air, I didn't touch a single thing, I would get sick. I hated it. It was terrible.
You sound like a English aristocrat right now.
Oh, get these pores out of the way. Hot dog, you say?
I walked at the hospital for one day and I
poor
got sick.
resorted to eating dog. Jesus.
That's what you sound like.
No. What
These children creatures.
No, that's just how kids
called.
are. Rich or poor kids are just gonna get you sick. That's the primary way diseases spread in the world. Does it not? I'm pretty sure it's not coincidence that the flu season correlates exactly with school seasons. There are 2 flu seasons a year.
Well, that's okay.
What?
So I have a lot of input on this. All right.
Okay.
I worked as both a school janitor and I worked in the EVS department of a hospital.
Okay.
So I know from firsthand experience as a school janitor that school janitors are lazy and they're also unionized.
Okay.
So they're lazy and under a union which protects them. So I had like some of the most insane coworkers as a school janitor.
Okay.
One time a guy like brought in his Harley Davidson motorcycle into the school and was riding it around the school while like during the summer. Like, you want to know what janitors are doing during the summer? They're driving motorcycles inside of your school. That's what they're doing.
Cool.
We would play dick darts. We had like magnets with dicks drawn on them, and then we would throw them at like a metallic wall and play dick darts with each other.
Okay.
One time my ex's dad got blackout drunk and then had us sneak into the pool, and then he went on the high board and he was like, I'm gonna jump, and me and my ex were like, don't jump, you're drunk. And he was like, I'm gonna jump, and then it's just like 30 minutes of like trying to convince a drunk man not to break his own neck in the water. So like we had like the janitors. The point of the story is the janitors aren't doing a good job. They're not wiping down the bubblers.
You think there's just a layer of snot everywhere?
Yes.
No, I don't.
We
think
don't even
so.
scrape all the gum off of the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, it's just germs.
Bacteria
everywhere,
can't just survive like for very long without a human host, right?
Yeah, but like the bubblers are really the problem, right? Because like
fine.
you don't want to drink from the bubblers.
Okay, if you use a water fountain, you run it for a few seconds, and that should get rid of most of it, right?
No.
Water erodes. Water erodes. I've never gotten sick from using a water fountain.
Don't drink from a bubbler. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying that even if somebody puts their entire mouth on it, water will erode most of it. All right? It's clean. It's fairly clean. It's clean enough.
I don't agree.
Okay.
But yeah, I just like I worked at like a hospital like in the janitorial department. I wasn't a janitor, but I was in the janitorial department. I was a hauler. My thing was I hauled the beds from one place to another. And these people were not like the most cleansly people, right? These were the janitorial staff kind of just were there because they needed a paycheck, right? So like I don't know. There's so much of you can't rely on janitors to make things clean. So if you put a bunch of people together in a building, of course they're going to get sick.
No, you don't really get sick in a hospital. You don't get sick in an airport very often. Actually,
there's a disease that kills a lot of people in a hospital. I think it's called starts with a C. I forget what it's called.
And how many deaths did it cause last year?
It's the number one cause of death from in hospital visits, right? Because this disease can be in anything because it's in poop. It's in poop. So any sort of poop particle can carry the disease, and then it not only that, it has like a popcorn. So the disease works like popcorn. It's here's how it works, all right? I forget the name of it. It expands
when it gets hot?
No, so if it's ever under threat in not chlamydia, no, not COVID, not cholera, none of those. I forget the name of it, but all I know about the disease is that it's not going to kill you normally, but if you're infirm, it can kill you. And it's in poop, and it will, when it's under any sort of threat, it popcorns itself out and creates a hard shell and can stay alive on a surface for 8 months.
Yeah.
So you just said oh, you can just wash it away. Yeah. I think it's actually what Archie said right there. Something like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta be careful.
No. Here's the thing: you can just wash it away. It washes away with soap, obviously.
It can't be killed by soap.
Yeah,
it can't be killed by industrial cleaning products.
Nothing gets killed by soap. You understand how soap works? It takes it away. Okay? It binds to it and just takes it away. It
Okay.
washes down the drain, but it's alive. Obviously, if you suck down somebody's washed soap,
You're
know.
the guy who put a dead squirrel in his pocket. I don't trust your opinion on germs.
No. I lived with biologists for so many years. I understand this sort of thing.
Okay, so you were around people who studied it, and then you kind of just got like an idea of it.
What do you mean? No. I what do you mean? I know this stuff. I took biology classes. Fig has far too much faith in systems. Fig has far too much faith in physics. If you think it's not gonna get washed away, then I don't know. Go submit like a dissertation to something.
Well, you're right that soap does wash most things away, but like most people don't wash their hands properly.
Sure. So what? It's the water that I'm talking about. The water from a water fountain will wash it away if you just run it for a little bit.
I don't know. Anyways.
Okay. Do you think that if you drop like 5 particles of bacteria onto a fountain, it's just suddenly 1,000 of them, and then it'll just slowly trickle out 5 every second? You know.
You want to know my opinion, Fig?
What?
My opinion is I have a healthy immune system. All right, I have a strong immune system.
Right.
I almost never get sick, so I don't worry about germs very much. I don't even worry about washing my hands too much. I'm not worried about it because the way I see it, our ancestors grew up like clubbing things to death and then eating them raw. So like I'm not too worried about it. I think I'll be fine.
Yep.
However, if I had a compromised immune system, I would be super scared of a bubbler. I would never come within like 10 feet of it.
Sure. Okay.
So that's how I view it.
Here's an experiment for you guys. We'll get to the bottom of this. Take some food coloring and drop it onto a watering fountain tip, and then see how long the water stays red when it comes out. You know, it's going to be only for at most a second.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do next, right?
Okay.
We're gonna take some of that water after the food coloring disappears. Then we're gonna put it under a microscope and look for food coloring.
Okay, go for it. But the whole point is that you can see it, right? So you can see very, very little food coloring in water, right? You just put enough of it under like a chromoscope or whatever.
Yeah, a chromoscope.
Yeah. What is that called?
A microscope?
No. The one that shines light through a vial of water?
A stethoscope.
Nope. Wrong.
Telescope.
Nope. Oh my god. The spectrometer. I think it's a spectrometer.
Oh, I'm on the spectrum. I mean, I know what a spectrometer is.
Amazing. Thank you. Okay. You got any more fun stories for us?
Of course.
All right. Tell us one.
All right. I'm going to give you another pick. All right. So here, I'll go with the ones I want to tell. Are you sure? I think you know what the Walmart one is.
Do I? Can you give me a brief?
The poop dick story.
Oh, I thought the poop dick story was Taco Bell.
No, it's Walmart.
Walmart. The behind the Walmart. You did this behind a Walmart. You had public.
Do you want me to tell it, or do you want me to tell the psych ward story?
No, tell the psych ward story.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, chat. So, I went to a psych ward. If you can believe it, me, innocent Whittle Scalabell, went to a psych ward. All right. Do you want to know why I went to a psych ward, Fig?
You were visiting?
No, I committed myself.
Oh.
Do you want to know why? I want you to guess.
I already guessed. You were visiting somebody.
I was visiting myself into the psych ward.
Oh, schizophrenia, huh?
No, not schizophrenia. Not
Multiple
schizophrenia.
Personality?
Well, I'm not talking about that. But
oh my god.
but that's not why I went.
Okay.
Specifically.
All right.
No, I went to the psych ward because I was overdosing, having sex in Walmart, behind the Walmart. So I was accidentally overdosing, all right? I was taking a drug called atomoxetine. It's a mild stimulant for ADHD medication.
Right.
I have ADHD. I was taking atomoxetine. Now, the problem was I was also taking a weight loss drug, and these two drugs combined were like making me lose my sense of time. So I was having a very difficult time keeping track of time. And on top of that, I was on like a number of steroids too. So I was on like a blend of like 3 different steroids, which make you aggressive. Okay.
All right.
So I was aggressive.
For all time.
I was aggressive. I was horny. And I had lost my track of time. I was insecure, which is why I was taking the steroids. So I was like very much like trying to lose weight, trying to take care of my body, trying to exercise all the time. I had all that. Now, on top of that, I was a little sad, and my gran really wanted me to try and take SSRIs to try and like help deal with my depression.
All right.
So I started taking some of my grandma's SSRI pills, right? Because she wants me to. And if you know anything about SSRIs, Fig, they have very varied reactions in people, and the hardest part is the beginning of taking them. Yeah. Where they can like you can feel even worse for like the first week or two. So I'm like a Fallout ghoul with all of these different drugs that are being ingested inside of me. I have so many drugs in my system, and my mind starts to go and I'm like, oh my god, I need to check myself into a psych ward. So I call 911 and I say, hello, I am crazy, please come pick me up.
You didn't call poison control.
I called 911. I didn't know who to call. You call 911 in an emergency.
You shouldn't say you're crazy. You should say I've ingested too many drugs, right?
I didn't know this at the time. Oh. You know, I didn't realize I was overdosing. I had no idea what was going on.
You just thought
because I was overdosing.
Yeah.
You're not in the right state of mind when you're overdosing.
Okay. All right. So they check you in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the cops show up, and I'm like, hello, police. Hello. And luckily, they sent a mental health unit. They didn't send the get down on the ground, we're gonna shoot you guys. They sent the hey, are you okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they sent me the hey, are you okay, guys? And the hey, are you okay, guys said, okay, listen, we could take you to the psych ward, but then we'd have to book you, and you don't want that. So you're gonna need to get a relative to take you. And I was like, okay, I'll get a relative to take me. And then I go to my gran, still crazy, by the way. I want you to keep in mind, I'm holding it together by a thread throughout this whole like experience. I'm like 1 second away from like trying to climb a tree and like take a poop. You know, I'm like crazy. But I'm like, hey grandma, can you take me to the psych ward? She's like, ugh, do you really need to go? And I'm like, yes, yes, I need to go. So my gran takes me to the psych ward, and I get admitted, and they detox me. Okay. Now, before I get to the psych ward, actually, I have to go to the hospital to get admitted to the psych ward. Okay. So I'm at the hospital, and I walk up to the front desk lady, out of my gourd crazy, and I'm like, hello. Could you, I'm here because I need to be checked into the psych ward, and like, we're just having a pleasant chat, and like, my mind is like in the darkest place possible. Like, I feel like I'm gonna attack people, which is why I'm like here in the first place, and like, everybody's just treating me like I'm perfectly fine and normal, and I feel crazier and crazier by the minute. And then they put me in a room all by myself, and they just leave me in this room by myself for hours, right? And I start to go insane. I start drawing on the walls. I start stacking the chairs. I get onto the computer that they have, and I start downloading pictures of monkeys and putting monkey pictures all over the computer. I'm doing mischievous things, and I'm ramping up my mischievous things more and more and more as like time goes on. And like, I put on music, and I'm like I'm chilling, and the nurse comes in, and she looks at me with a very disappointed look. But before I did all of this, I want you to know the nurse took my blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And when she took my blood pressure, she said, "Uh-oh." And I was like, "Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh?" Because you don't want a nurse to say uh-oh when they're doing something. And she's like, "Oh yeah, so here's a normal person's blood pressure." And she tells me like a normal person's blood pressure. And she said, "Here's your blood pressure. It's like 3 times higher than normal person's."
Ew.
And I guess I'm like a tomato that's about to pop. And eventually they finally get me in the psych ward. I detox, and I meet a whole cast of characters. I met a guy who thought he was the Pope. I met a lot of people. Most people are in there because they're depressed and alcoholic. But I met like a really crazy bipolar guy who was pretty fun, like half the time.
How long did you stay?
Crazy. I met all sorts of different people. I got to talk with the nurses. There was this one really cool, like eccentric old guy who we were allowed TV time at night, and we would watch like cop stories. And like I watched this story about like a guy getting eaten by an alligator. And I was like, I'm not sure if this is the best thing to show psych patients, you know, like stories about like cops shooting people and like alligator attacks. But that's what they were showing us on the TV. Yeah, that was like the psych story, I guess. That's like the abridged. Oh, there's also like a giant man who's mentally like 8 years old. And I was friends with this guy. And he would like show me pictures of his cat, and then we talk about cats with each other. And he was like 400 pounds and like 7 feet tall.
Just like that one story, the rabbits, George Steinbeck. Yeah.
I don't remember that story.
You didn't read it? Okay, never mind.
I don't know that one.
Oh. Gosh. Of Mice and Men. Thank you. Very sad. I cried at the end, I guess. Also, I don't think, I tried the lube hand thing. Does not work. Does not work for me. My hand lube gets no softer. There's a character in Of Mice and Men who wears a glove on their hand constantly, and they go, I'm saving this hand for, the missus. And he's got just lotion in the glove, wrapped up, to make his hand softer. You know, to diddle.
I know somebody who did that, and like their hand did get softer, so maybe it's just the type of lotion.
Maybe. I don't know.
But they did it for like a different reason.
Interesting.
Did it for a skin condition reason.
Oh my gosh. People didn't let me have access to their computers very often. I was in one of my classes as a freshman, and the professor was like, okay, so this is the page. In computers, a program will be allotted a certain amount of memory before it'll hit its limit, and then this program won't be able to access any more RAM, right? And I go, thinking face. And so I go home and I quickly write up a script that says, open up a new program, use all of your RAM, and then open up a new program. And then I zip that file up and I call it tree. And then I plop it on my friend's computer. Yeah, tree.
Why would you do that?
Because it has there's tree icons by default on Windows. Anyway.
No, why would you call it tree? Why would you plop it on your friend's computer?
What? Okay, so this is evil, all right? This is actually evil, what they did next. But mine is just a funny joke. I open it on somebody else's computer.
It's just a funny joke. I just put a virus on my friend's computer.
Yeah. You restart the computer, everything's fine, all right? It's just your RAM gone, right?
Fig, if you did that to my computer, I'd punch you.
The thing is, you wouldn't find out.
Injured.
You wouldn't find out. Okay. Here's where you'd actually punch somebody. My friend gets this idea, and he takes my tree virus that I made as a joke, and he modifies it a little. He says, instead of taking up all of the RAM, let's take up 20%, increasing over time for the day of the week. So the first day it'll be like 20, and then it'll be 21%, and then 22, up to like 80% of the RAM, right? He plops it on somebody else's computer who has like a really beefy computer, all right? Over the entire semester, he starts complaining, oh, gosh, my computer is running slower and slower. I can't play the video games I used to. And then every single time he brings it up, my friend would go, maybe it's time to get an upgrade for your graphics card. Maybe it's time to get an upgrade for your graphics card, he says again, you know? What? You need another sody? Are you upset? Do you know where this story is going? At the end of the year, he does get a graphics card. He gets like a 3080 or something. And then my friend goes, you know that old graphics card? That old thing? Nobody would want it. It's definitely broken. And then he goes, I'll buy it off of you for cheap. Buys it off of him for like $200. I hate it. I was like, no, you cannot do that. You're robbing him? Oh my God. It was terrible. That man, Albert Einstein. Yeah, exactly.
Did he ever get the computer program off?
What?
Did we ever get the program off of his computer?
I think after he bought the graphics card, he felt so bad that he took the computer program off the computer. Wait, what card was this? I don't know.
Oh, God.
What?
What? I am emotionally. This is worse than the squirrel story. I am so emotional.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, this is devil worship. This is devil worship.
Oh. Okay.
I'm upset.
Oh. What
I'm
an
upset.
asshole. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. You what the fuck? That's so fucked up. Does he work for Microsoft nowadays? I think he does have...
Oh my God. This guy should work in sales.
I think he's calmed down by now because he has a wife. He has a wife and he works a fine job. I think it's like a 6-figure job, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's the type of guy you want in a 6-figure job for sure.
I don't know. People were in demand back then, you know?
Jesus.
Only a Fig's shenanigans. This isn't even my shenanigan. I'm reporting on somebody else's shenanigag. Fig says that's evil. It's really bad.
Do you want an innocent story?
Okay, sure, go for it.
Yeah, let's have an innocent story. Let's have a palate cleanser.
All right.
Let's calm it down a little.
Ash from Pallet Town.
Yeah, Ash from Palate Cleanser Town.
Yeah. All right, tell me an innocent one.
All right. So when I was a kid, me grandpapa and me grandmama would take me to bluegrass festivals because they both loved bluegrass. Okay, yeah, understand. I grew up in like Hicktown. All right, I grew up in the country.
Right.
I grew up in like my town's pretty small. I'm a country boy. And they would take me to bluegrass festivals, and we'd hear like doing 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 doing, and a bunch of fat guys with like beards, and they're like playing like banjos and shit on stage, and like there's tents and everything. And it's actually funny because like I met a bunch of other kids, and that's when I got into Magic the Gathering, because they'd all play Magic the Gathering together, and like I'd play Magic the Gathering at the bluegrass festival, and then we'd run around catching frogs. And I remember I caught a toad, and it peed all over me because it was scared. And I went up to my grandpa, and I was like, hey, Grandpa, this toad peed all over my hands. And my grandpa said, hey, you know you're going to get warts all over your hands, right? And I was like, and I ran to the bathroom. I like started vigorously scrubbing my hands because I thought like, oh no, my hands are going to be scarred forever, and I'm going to have disgusting warts all over them. And then I come out of the bathroom, my grandpa's laughing his ass off. But like, yeah, like I have good memories of this, right? But the Bluegrass Festival is the first time I ever saw a man naked. Like a fully grown man naked. Do you want to know the story?
Why? No. But okay, sure.
Okay. So there was a big tent. I want you to imagine a big tent, like a huge tent, right?
Yeah.
And then in the front is the stage where all the bluegrass guys are playing their bluegrass. Ding dong, ding ding dong. And then there's like me in the front row with my grandpa, like, and I'm like dancing with all the other kids. I would do like hip hop dance moves to this shit. I would like spin around on the ground and like, I'd be flailing. I'd be having a good time, right?
Okay.
And I saw a big, hairy man. Like we're talking like almost Sasquatch levels of hairy walk in, and then everybody gets upset and they're all like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and I look over and I just see this mound of hair. And apparently this guy had gotten like blackout drunk and he decided to like strip down naked and waddle his way into the bluegrass tent, like high or like drunk on moonshine, right?
All right.
And like I remember like going up to my grandma and being like, "Grandma, do all men look like that when they get old? Like,
oh God,
are they all hairy like
no,
that?"
that's terrible. No.
So that for a long time. That's what I thought naked men looked like, was just a hair monster.
This
So there
is
you
very. This is only just meeting the criteria for being an innocent story. In quotes.
I couldn't even see his penor.
Okay,
Because it was so hairy.
Uh-huh.
I looked. I couldn't see
God.
anything. I couldn't see any private parts. I just saw hair.
Does this segue into the estrogen story? What?
The estrogen story? What?
Estrogen
I'm on E?
story.
That story? There's no
Are you-
story behind
Okay,
that.
why
I'm
are
just
you on E again?
Because I'm non-binary and I like
of-
being cute.
No, never mind. Okay, all right, sure. Never mind then. Zero carefree
What?
lives, and it is possible to become like him. How is that going for you, the estrogen?
Oh, I don't come anymore. Well,
Is that
I
bad?
do come. I
You
do
miss it?
come.
Okay.
No, I don't miss it. I miss the visual, right? Like it's sort of like having a fireworks show and then no fireworks come out, but like I still feel the fireworks coming out, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
nothing has
makes
changed
sense.
in the feeling. There's nothing has changed in the feeling sense, but it has changed in like the visual sense, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it still feels exactly the same. I can still get hard, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have a slightly lower sex drive.
Are
But
you
like,
taking progression
that's probably a good
pics?
thing. Am I taking what?
Progression pics, you know. This is my body
yeah.
1 day on E. 400
I don't
days,
take it.
you know.
I don't take it every day. I have all my before pictures, and then once I'm happy with all my progress and I'm happy with where I'm at, I'll take my after.
I would
pictures.
say that 1 picture a day would be really cool to see in a time lapse. You know?
I don't like that. I like the before and after. I've seen the 1 picture a day. I feel like it kind of like when you get the before and after, it's like a bam cum shot, and you're like, whoa, that's amazing, right?
No,
But
it
if you
just
get
strikes me as like a weight loss commercial.
Oh, I like that. I like that
don't
more.
Like that. It feels cheap. Doesn't
I like
feel
that more.
good
I
enough.
don't like the 1 picture a day, because then it sort of feels like a really slow Pokemon evolution.
Yeah,
I want my
like that.
transformation.
Okay.
I want my transformation just to be like a crazy Pokemon evolution.
It always like in the first one they're always like sad, you know, and then in the last one they're always happy with their body because they posted.
It's really funny, actually. Have you ever seen the like weight loss things where they look super happy as like a fat guy?
Yeah.
And like they're just like, yeah. And then like you go to, like through the weight loss and they look progressively sadder and angrier as they get like more and more muscular and like good looking. It's really funny.
Okay. I haven't seen that. No. Tragic.
So tragic.
Tragic.
Mhm.
Tragedy. Oh gosh.
Hi, Bajib.
You know this person?
No, I'm just saying hi. I'm being
okay.
friendly, Fig.
Oh, how
Being
delightful.
friendly. That's what you should do.
Hello, Angie Wolf. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Say hi to everybody. Say hi,
Unfortunately,
Baji.
I haven't had time to like say hi to everybody I'd want to, you know?
Say hi to them all. I'll
Hello,
shut up.
Jace. Hello, everybody. Hello. I know I'm missing some people. Oh my god. Weirdo.
I'm just bouncing.
You're just as tall as me. That's the thing. Hello, Psycho. Hello, Thurndos. Purple Glory. Hi. Hello, Streamers. Wow. Hello, guys. Hiya, Nightmare Boss Boy. Hiya, Nixus. Wow. Oh, he's gone again? Or am I disconnected, you know?
I'm gone again.
Okay, great. We save
I'll be
people
back.
from the sadness of being gloriously ripped. I don't know, I'm between it. Like, I could lose some weight. I could stand to lose some weight. Or I could work out and gain like, some muscle, you know? I think I might try to gain muscle. Good morning, Fig. I woke up from a nap. Welcome in, then. Good morning. I do the same when I start tea. A before photo and then an after photo. And I want it to be a surprise.
Make sure you just get the before photo. Make it. Here's my tip for the before photo. Make yourself as ugly as possible.
No. Anybody can do that in one day. Isn't that like the weight loss trick where they have poor lighting?
This photo.
What?
I have this photo of like I was fat. Don't get me wrong. I was quite fat when I was like early 20s. And I lost all the weight. But when I was early 20s, I was very fat. And what I did is I laid down and I recessed my chin as much as I could, and I got a giant double chin picture of me. And I love that double chin picture of me. I look so disgusting in it. Because like it's like it makes the transformation look that much more jarring, which is good.
For what? For your mental health? Like,
for your mental health.
I can not stick my chin right into my neck fat. That's incredible.
I know somebody who's 100 pounds who can do the double chin thing by like recessing their neck. It's like a very normal thing people can do.
I don't think I can. I've never tried though. But I do. Sometimes I'll like be looking in the mirror and I'll stick out my tummy and I'll scratch it like a cartoon character would, because nobody ever scratches their tummy. Yeah, exactly.
You stick your finger into your belly button and you wiggle it around.
Oh my god, no, I do not. I do not. That is terrible. I thought belly buttons were relatively clean until my friend did like a belly button swab. He was in a bio class.
Your belly button?
No. His belly button, right? He swabs his belly button, puts it on a petri dish for class, and they're like, all right, what bacteria is going to grow out of these? Everybody's done it. Behind their ear, belly button, inside of their mouth. Everybody's petri dishes come back clean, except for one, his belly button dish. And they look at it under a microscope. They're seeing bacteria nobody's ever discovered before. Which isn't that rare, but also that's fucked up that everybody else's came clean. Wow.
They found the Black Death in your friend's belly button.
And from then on, I was like, all right, bucko, did you wash your belly button today? Gotta make sure you washed your belly button. And then I'd like poke him in the tummy.
That's patient 0 right there.
Yeah, you think so? The belly button bacteria disease? Big NSFW stories? You missed them all, Basement. I told them all already.
Oh, there's no more?
I guess I could do more.
Come on.
Let me think.
Come on.
I'd have to think about it.
Stink about it. Stink about it.
Do
you want me to cover you with a story?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, let me see what I got on my list here. Let me see. We did the frog pea story. We did the naked guy story. Well, we've hinted at the Walmart story. I think I'm gonna tell it.
No.
Oh, come on.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed.
All right, fine. I'll tell the magnet story then.
Okay,
How about
all right.
that?
Thank you.
All right. So when I was younger, this is a classic Scala story. When I was younger, I was stupid, right? And I had this cool flashlight. It was I can put a picture of the flashlight. Let me get a picture of it up. Do 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 do.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
There it is. There's the exact flashlight.
Oh yeah.
This was the flashlight. What?
What?
Hold on.
Show me.
I'm pulling it up.
Mhm.
I'm pulling it up.
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Doop. This is the flashlight right here. This is what it looked like.
Oh right, this one.
Yeah. So I had this flashlight, and this flashlight was powered by a super magnet. All right. You'd shake it. You can actually see it in there. It's that little thing, not the black part, but like the little thing on top of the black part. That's like that's the magnet in there. And you'd shake it up and down, and it would charge, and it would create electricity. And this flashlight is about like, I want to say like 8 to 9 inches long. It's a fairly big flashlight.
Okay.
Maybe even 10 inches long. Okay.
Sure.
And I was bored, so I took the flashlight apart and I pulled out the super magnet, and I was like, wow, look at this super magnet. This thing's so cool. Wow, this is so cool. And I was playing with it, you know, I was like stooping it on the metal and thump, and it would be like, whoa, that's cool. I held it near my TV. I created like a dead spot on my TV. I was like, whoa, that's cool. I was just playing with the magnet, right? And I had an idea, right? And the idea was, what if I like shot this magnet out of my body? Like, my first idea was to put it in my mouth. My first idea was to put it in my mouth.
Why would you want to do this?
Rocket it out of my mouth. And then I was worried about my teeth getting like doinked by the magnet and it hurting my teeth. So I didn't decide to do that. I was like, that's a bad idea. But then I had the idea of like, okay, what if I put it in my butthole and I
shot it out really bad?
I got close to metal and it went pew out of my butthole.
Oh,
right, like a rocket.
Okay.
Gotcha. So yeah, no, I didn't like push it out. I wanted to shoot out on its own. So I got near. I had a recumbent bicycle, you know, the type of bicycle that just like sits there. I had one of those bicycles in my room, and the handlebars were metallic, right? So I angled my butthole near the metallic or the metal part of the bike, and I got like my one leg up in the air, and I'm like angling myself, and I shoot. It works, right? The magnet receives the signal, and it goes pew, right?
Yes.
Right out of my butthole onto the bicycle.
Oh.
Yay, success. But there was an issue. There was an issue, okay? The issue was on exit, the lip of my butthole got in between the bike and the magnet, and the lip of my butthole got pinched, and I was stuck onto I was stuck on the bicycle.
Okay. Why?
And I had to carefully peer myself off.
No.
I was okay. I was not injured.
Wow.
But it did pinch, and I did go, youch!
Don't. No. Oh, that's so bad.
Also the rest of the the rest of the flashlight also went up my butthole, but like that was like different. So basically,
I don't even know what to tell you. This is terrible. This is awful. Don't do that. No.
You know the funny part about this too, because that flashlight was kind of big. I was so scared. I actually stopped putting things in my butt because of this flashlight, because I was so scared that like I was gonna go to the doctor, and the doctor was gonna say, "All right, time for me to finger your butthole." And then he would like stick his finger in my butt, and he would realize, oh no, this boy's loose. And then like he'd like pull like the gay alarm, right? And like the alarm would go ding 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 ding, and like red flashing lights would go off, and then like he'd tell my parents that I'm gay,
or that you take massive honkers of logs in the bathroom.
I thought he was gonna think I was gay, so I stopped shoving things in my butt because I was scared that like people would know I'm gay.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Maddie.
Hello, Maddie. I guess we're done being say-so. In total, you lost...
Read the title!
What?
Read the title.
You total
We haven't
lost
lost
13
anybody.
viewers for that story.
No, that's not true. I've been looking.
Oh, yeah? How many did you lose?
The viewer count has only been going up, okay?
Oh, yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
all
your
right.
metrics are doing good.
Thanks,
right.
Bucko. All right. Here, I'll tell my story. We'll see how many I lose, huh?
All right, fine.
It's at 75 for me right now, all right?
And it's higher than that on my end.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe
Mhm.
yours has to update, and then you'll find out you lost viewers.
I just saw it go up.
Okay, all right. I'm interested because I've saved this story for last because I think most people would leave because of this story.
Okay.
Here's the funny thing. I auditioned for HoloLive. I'm only saying this because I know for a fact I'm probably never going to audition and get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I audition, and the story, I tell a story to show off my talents, right? I'm a storyteller. Here's the story I told. It's a terrible story, by the way. I don't know. I don't know what they thought
Come
when
on,
they
be a
watched it.
brave boy.
Okay, all right. I need to. Thought you were about to say the doctor would start pulling out the grocery aisle. What? OMG? Have you heard this story, Jace? All right. Thank you for the follows, guys. By the way. All right. Here we go. Okay. When I was like 13, 14, I went to China with my family, right?
Yeah.
And during this week China trip, my parents were like, you've got to try all the food. We've got to eat a ton of food because we're only going to be here for a week. We're not going to eat any McDonald's, anything that we have at home. So they would feed us like a square, like 4 meals a day ish type thing, you know? It'd be like breakfast in the morning, lunch, a snack on the street, you know, some sort of street vendor, and dinner. Lots of food. My dad eats a ton. I'm eating a ton because I want to like try all the things I can because it might be the only time I go to China. You know, I'm trying to take in as much culture as I can. Thing is, the entire week I don't take a dump, right? And so I've probably got like actually multiple pounds of food in me.
Oh my god.
Right? And so on the final day, I'm like we're at a nice restaurant with my relatives. We've done a whole family reunion. There's like maybe 30 people there around like a table. We've like fully booked a room in a restaurant. And I'm like, oh, I've gotta take a dump. All right, well, I'm gonna go to the restroom, guys. And I head off to the restroom, which is like visible from the table, right? So I go in and I go in and I look at the toilet. First one, I have no idea how to use this toilet. The second one's the same thing. The third one's the same thing. I don't know how to use a single one of these toilets, all right? They're like troughs in the ground, right? And so I go over and I just, you know, take a dump in one. But here's the thing, Chinese toilets are made for Chinese people who are smaller than large old me who takes American-sized burger dumps, okay? And what happens is this dump does not even fit down the tube. It's just corks it up immediately. The squat toilets, yes, exactly. All right, I'm like, God, I don't know what to do now.
Did you just leave it?
Yep. I got up and I left. And I was like, I hope nobody sees it and I hope nobody associates it with me. Right as I sit down at the table, the waitress with like a mop or something goes into the bathroom. And it takes like 1 second and she comes out of the bathroom. And then she starts waving down the hallway at other people. And everybody comes. There's like 2 other waiters that come into the bathroom. And then they look for a second. They peek in. They don't even like put their full body in. And then they start waving for more people. Like, you gotta see this, man. What the hell is that? And I can only assume they're all looking at my dump. My giant, massive honker of a dump. Fortunately, my dad picked up the check and we left soon afterwards before they could, like, check the security cam or something and associate it with me and, like, point fingers and be like, you are going to have the dump tax applied to your bill, you know? And we got out of there. Phew. And I told that story. No, I've never told this to anybody. I have only told this to the HoloLive people.
Oh my god.
Only HoloLive auditioners know. You
know.
What?
I will tell you one thing I learned about HoloLive.
What?
It was from the early days of Maury Calliope, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this was when she was like streaming in like a broom closet, you know?
Right.
So like she had very little room and she forgot to mute her mic. And she was like streaming and it's like gets up and goes to the bathroom, right? But because the apartment she was in was so fucking small, you hear the plop and then you hear the flush.
No! Oh god, no.
I haven't seen the video, but I've heard about it.
No, that's so embarrassing to have out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a real thing. I only know, like, they yell at Germa, loud P whenever he comes back. That's the only thing I've seen.
Yeah. They I feel like every streamer is paranoid about, like, having people hear that.
They got me with that on the Balatro race stream. They were like,
they almost got me with that twice, I think. They're like, oh my god, we heard you pissing. It's like, oh.
Yeah, the thing is my toilet's right there, so it's not like unfeasible. What?
That was a hell of a story. I don't think that was too graphic. I don't think that was too bad. Also, while you were telling it, the view count went up.
I do see that. It went from 75 on my end
to
90.
This is you have something called like streamer brain rot. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice, okay?
Okay.
So you can never judge your performance based off of the view count. As soon as you do that, you're gonna start like second guessing yourself on everything. That's why I hide the view count all the time.
No, I hide the view count normally. It's just my roommate goes up to me and goes, "Never tell a poop story ever again. You lost 20 viewers from the last one. Everybody left." You're talking to nobody. Oh god. I try to avoid it anyway. I mean, like, I would turn off a stream if they started talking about something like that.
Oh, you turned on my stream?
Sometimes when you pull out the poop dick story, yes.
Well, you've heard it before.
Oh my god.
You probably listened to it one time.
I've definitely been fighting a boss in Dark Souls, almost won, and you start pulling out the poop dick story, and I just go close it, and I die. Oh god.
Maybe I'll retire that story. Maybe that'll go into like the archives of like the ancient lore. Only the real fans know that.
Yeah. Remember, guys, when Skella used to tell the poop dick story? You had a 5% chance.
Why do you have to call it that? Why can't you call it the Walmart story?
Walmart
or like
story.
The Mexican
I didn't
food
even know
story.
it was a Walmart. I thought you like went to a Taco Bell and went home.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Can I tell it without graphic detail? Can I just tell it without the detail? Give context? You've been teasing it the whole
Orangish
time.
says, and I quote from Orangish, "I left when they were talking about that story. I'm back and they're still talking about that story." See?
I'll tell zero
I'm so
graphic
sorry.
details.
I'm talking to you, specifically Orangish. I'm so sorry for this stream. Oh.
Zero bad details, okay? Zero. All right?
Okay. Can you just Spark Notes it?
Yes, I'm going through the quickie. All right.
All right.
At an X, we got Mexican food. He wanted to do stuff. It was a bad idea. There you go. That was basically the whole story.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And it was behind a Walmart?
Behind a Walmart.
Actually, it was just dinner time. I've met Skella. He's funny. Okay, all right. You don't have to, like, give him an excuse to, like, pull out the big guns. Why aren't you sorry for me? Because you sound like an AI, Addy. All right? That's why.
You're too mean. You're too mean.
Am I too mean to
Addy.
my chatters?
Addy, you've done nothing wrong. Fig's too
alright.
mean. You need to lighten up, Fig. Squirrel boy.
You didn't see the saltwater argument.
You gotta lighten up, buddy.
Nah. Sushi before fun times, never taco. Huh. I did hear that from like a corpo announcement. Like Uber Eats put out... No, wait. I don't know. Somebody put out like a bottoming guide for gay men. And it was like what you should order on Uber Eats for bottoms.
What?
Yeah, it was like a whole...
Nothing. You should order nothing.
Oh my gosh, that's unhealthy. Obviously, if it were
just
an
don't eat
ideal
for a few hours.
that's me, all right? I have the Cadillac of buttholes. I before banging, I want it to be luxurious, clean, freshly cleaned, newly waxed, fully smooth, you know?
Of course.
Fig's chat would rather be bullied by him. Why sushi? Because it has fiber in it, apparently. And it's not like an irritant for most people. It doesn't have like dairy or anything that would make you flatulent. Beans. It has plenty of fiber. It's got your protein, so it's pretty healthy, you know.
Is that true? Do you let anyone ride the Cadillac?
Huh. No. I have a... You must be larger than this size to enter. Sort of deal. Like an amusement park.
Oh, okay. You have to be this tall? What?
Yeah.
Size Queen Andy?
Anyway. Figures
Size Queen Andy. Size Queen Andy.
Is it weird to want a larger mattress?
No.
He apologized for Skella's behavior. What? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I said.
Meow.
Don't be a coward. Eat Taco Bell before bottoming. No.
I mean, you've seen... All right, Fig.
What?
Let's have a fun discussion. What's the biggest toy you got?
I don't have that many. Okay, the one that I talked about right when you like, you advised me to get something and then see if I could like bop it, you know? I got like the smallest I could find that wasn't like a human, right? That didn't look like a human. There's something wrong about human. Okay, hello. Thank you for the raid, LoFam. Just so you guys know,
hi, LoFam.
we're talking about
hi.
something weird.
We're talking about
Anyway,
toys.
I hope your stream was good. LoFam disconnected while raiding. Oh, I'm sorry, LoFam. Well,
Oh,
LoFam's
he's
right
right
here.
there.
Look. All right.
Bird.
Talking about something.
Ooh.
This is terrible. This is
We're talking about
terrible
toys.
Yeah, toys.
Don't you pussy out.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't
Talk
like
about
the
toys.
realism of real pee-pee as a toy,
Okay.
you know?
Okay, it's too real. Too
It's
real.
too
Gotcha.
real. It gives me like, you know, the weird vibes where it's like what is it? The gap? What is it? What is that thing called? I don't know.
The gape?
Word up.
What are you talking about?
It's like when a robot looks too real, but it's not real enough to be a real human.
Oh, the uncanny. You don't like the
Valley,
you get uncanny valley with penises?
Yes. It feels weird. I don't like it. You know?
Okay,
I want
so
it to
you
be
like your fantasy penises.
Yeah. So I got the smallest
Okay.
possible fantasy dragon style one. All right?
Okay, what style is it? Tell the people
I don't
they want
know.
to know.
I don't know.
No, you do know. Don't you?
Okay,
I don't know.
What kind of styles are there?
I don't know. There's many. It's fantasy.
Fantasy.
There's all sorts
yeah,
of
exactly.
things.
It's colorful.
Uh-huh.
It's got ridges. It's got
So it's like a
fillets.
dragon?
Yeah. That's what
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about.
What colors are it?
Blue primarily and purple.
Oh, it's blue. Like Capoyayoi.
Why would you make that association?
Because his name's Owie and Owie means blue.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's blue like my eyes.
They're green. My
They're
God.
not. I'm turquoise.
Turquoise. Gosh. Anyway,
Mm.
that's what I got. That's the biggest one. It's pretty small. It's not like one of those. I don't know. It's definitely too big for me, so I had to get another one that was smaller.
Mm-hmm.
But also not a human, and also not a dragon.
Thank you,
Teal
Chatter,
sub
for
in.
gifting a sub to LoFam.
Thank you for gifting a sub, Fiber.
Mm-mm.
Enjoy your sub, LoFam. I hope your stream went well, and I hope you're not too weirded out that you dropped your fam off at literally the worst possible place. I'm sorry.
Anyways, the dildo, how big is it?
How big is it? How am I supposed to tell?
Mhm.
I think
You
it's
bought
like,
it? You know the dimensions?
I think it's
You're
like
capping.
1.5.
Capping Andy.
1.5 in diameter, right?
Okay, diameter, but what's the length?
I cannot get it all the way up there. I can get like maybe 2 inches in.
Okay. Only 2?
Yeah.
Are you
No. It gets
you're
really wide
tight
at
as
the
hell.
middle. It's like, okay, yes, I am tight. All right. Here's the thing. Thank you for the follow. Okay. I've said that I'm really tight, and that because I'm tight, I think my farts are louder. So if you want like a tight ride, you just go look for the people who fart the loudest.
You are a Cadillac.
Yeah.
That's you got like you don't have like a good muffler on your Cadillac. That's fucking
Oh god. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I think Henry was looking at me the other day, like my roommate, while I was like naked, and he goes,
Yeah.
"You've got a lot of butt muscles." I think your muscles in your butt are just so big. That's why you fart so loud. They're just like really tight.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Yes, it's really tight back there.
I see. You know, since you like YouTube, right? You like getting
Sure.
views on youtube.com.
Uh-huh.
There's a playlist on YouTube. It has like 70 to 80 videos on it, maybe even more at this point. And it's called VTuber Farts and Burps, okay? And some of these videos have hundreds of thousands of views.
What, do you want me to reenact like farts and burps and
I'm not telling you to do anything, okay? I'm not telling you to do anything. Your content, your rules. All I'm saying is that there is a market.
Okay. Imagine the kind of people that would come into my stream from a fig of farts and burps and shits compilation. Alright? Imagine that, and imagine like the awful moderating I'd have to do on my channel after that.
Oh yeah, it'd be horrible.
After 100,000 people saw it. Hey, streamer, fart and jizz for me. That would be terrible.
It's like how Fillion gets like the flip thing where everybody's like, Fillion, do a flip.
Oh
Just
my
be like,
God.
Fig, do a fart.
I still get people who say do a flip. I hate that.
Yeah, I do too. Like whenever somebody tells me to do a flip, I just want to immediately ban them, but I don't.
Oh, I do. I've banned the word flip, I think. You need a nuke to get rid of them. Anytime somebody
The
says
Germa
something
viewers.
dumb, I go, oh, here, hold on. That gives me an idea. And then I go into the console and I ban the phrase that they used. And then I go, yeah, good. Now, nobody can ever say something that dumb again. It came from... Thank you, Lauro.
Me and you have a very different moderation style. I think your moderation style is probably better than mine, I'd say. Because my moderation style is I give people 7. All right, I have a little counter in my head, and it goes up like every time they make me cringe, it goes up by a 1. And if it hits 7, you're out of here, buddy, and there's no chance for redemption. You're gone for life.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
So that's mine. I'm an idiot, Fig. So like I usually assume that other people are idiots. So like I give him an idiot pass, right? I'm like, okay, maybe he'll acclimate, right? That's I feel like they jump into the pond and they don't know how to acclimate and they say something stupid. And it's like, okay, well, we'll let this guy get used to the water,
How
right?
often
But if
does
he
that
can't
really
get used to it,
happen?
very rarely.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's not a good idea. But it's just how I do things. I don't know.
You're making an argument for why Addy should be just permabanned.
Well, I I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with Addie's behavior at all. Okay, maybe you just don't like them, but I don't see anything wrong at all.
Addie, you're fine. Oh gosh, what would I? No, I think I run off of like a percentage. If you type 99 chats, I'll excuse the one dumb chat you do. But if your first chat is dumb, I'm just gonna ban immediately, you know?
Yeah, you know, that's fair. I often am mean. I'm guilty of being mean to first-time chatters, but like I try so hard. It's like I got like a Naruto demon inside of my soul that wants to eat all new chatters and swallow them and then burp them out. So like I'm aware that I might be mean to a first-time chatter, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna try really hard to not be mean. I'm gonna try really hard to not be mean because maybe I'm just a meanie head. That's like what's in my head.
No, okay. I feel like when I ban somebody, they probably wouldn't have come back anyway. They're probably just like a one-off chatter. I find that my long-term viewers are definitely like the people I like the most, you know? So
no, I have this one viewer and his name's Bookworms, and he currently has a 140 watch streak. He just redeemed it the other day. He never chats. All he does is subscribe, and then he just drops the watch streak as like a flex, and then he goes back, and then he shows up at 100 streams later and drops the watch streak. And then he doesn't redeem anything. He doesn't say anything.
Maybe he just does farming your stream, you know?
No, I don't believe it.
You know, he could do this to like 7 different people at once.
He could. Maybe I'm being played for a ruse, but like it's working. This ruse is working. This guy is like gonna like hit me with like a crypto scam, and I'm gonna fall for it.
Really? Damn. I've had some people like that. I have somebody who follows every time I stream. It's just the same name every time, and I just banned them. Really? Yeah. I realized it, and I was like, I'm not gonna let this stand. I don't know if they even watch me.
Have you gotten the 800 femboy gimmick accounts?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Femboy breeder, femboy fister, femboy sniffer, femboy
only one
enjoyer.
Of them. Only femboy breeder. Why?
Yeah, see, some of them are cool, but like there's so many like femboy gimmick accounts. I don't know. I just like I'm a little bit tired of like people making it such a novelty about like femboy, like oh my god femboy, oh my god femboy. Okay. I had this guy come in during a raid, and I felt so bad because like I get a raid from a new person, right? And this new person's like being nice to me, and I'm happy for the raid, and then they have a chatter with them, and the chatter is so fucking cringe. He's like, oh lord, don't let me act up, I'm trying to be say-so, but this femboy is so cute. And he just keeps saying that over and over. He says it like 6 times, and I'm just like sitting here like, oh my fuck god, shut up. Like, and I don't want to ban him because he comes in with a raid. I don't know if this guy's like a liked member of the community. I've definitely
raided somebody and then had like an awful person keep talking, right, Basement? I'll tell them, all right, don't mention buttholes or anything. I like this person. This person is a nice person, and they're pretty innocent, and their chat is very and then immediately just butthole raid or something, you know? Looks really poor on me because I don't do a raid message, so he's the only one spamming the raid message, which isn't, you know, shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. Chat, if you want to be nice to your streamer, spam his raid message. Like, it just
no,
control C,
I don't have
V.
a raid message. I just say, okay,
you gotta make one.
Why?
You gotta make one. It's so good.
Okay.
It's good.
Think one up right now.
Oh, Maple Chicken's here. Hi, Maple.
Who is Maple Chicken?
Hi. Maple Chicken is a girl VTuber. You say you want to meet more girls.
Okay, you put it in such a weird way.
I know I did. I put it in the worst way possible.
What? Okay.
Girl.
Great.
No, Maple Chicken's really cool. You should check out Maple.
Sure. All right. I'll give him a follow.
And And I want to say femboy breeder 9,000, 10,000, actually not bad. Yeah, I have like one guy. The only femboy breeder like account that I know is like, I think his name's like Femboy Enjoyer or something like that, and he talks in my chat occasionally. I don't think I've met femboy breeder 9,000 though.
Interesting. I cannot possibly differentiate between these people. They have the same name.
Yeah, it's hard to differentiate them in your mind because they all have the same fucking account gimmick. There's like 7 of these accounts.
I thought you meant like somebody who is just the same person embodying everybody, you know?
I don't know. Like, see, you don't know what's going on like behind the scenes, right?
Well, on the internet, right?
I guess the overarching point is like, it feels like, you know, like I feel like when you're a femboy streamer, you get a lot of the same things that girl streamers get with like really weird people who are way too horny. I think that's like part of it, right?
Okay, I guess so.
It gets annoying from time to time, but
That's
like
true.
I also kind of invite it, right? So like, and that's me specifically. I tend to allow people to get away with whatever.
I see.
So
I see.
that's kind of my fault.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. I've been like stuck on this for a while. I don't know if this will be like entertaining to hear me talk about, but I don't. I'm trying to figure out who to ban and who to not ban, you know, immediately on seeing them. And because I put out YouTube videos every week for the past few weeks, I had definitely a lot of kids coming into my Twitch channel and just chatting. They would just say, okay, I can't verify if they're kids, but they are saying just dumb stuff, you know? Like talk about cows. I don't even say a thing about cows. They just go, hey, streamer, what do you think about cows? What if we inflated a cow, you know?
Streamer, what do you think about cows? Well, what do you think about cows? You got something to hide?
What? What do you mean? Like what?
You don't want to give your opinion on cows?
Gosh, I guess you've got me. That's right. I own 15 cow bikinis.
I knew it.
Okay, streamer, why aren't you talking about cows? Thank you, bankrupt hamster.
So true. This guy, you should like rebrand to a cow streamer.
No, I'm never gonna have an animal associated with me. I'm a fruit. Isn't that so much more unique than an animal?
You know, Fig was telling me that he went to the grocery store. He was late to this stream, by the way. He was late.
Yeah.
And he tells me he goes to a grocery store, and he tells me what he got from the grocery store. It was all fruit. Nothing else. Just fruits.
What are you talking about?
It
What
was
did I
only
get?
fruit.
What did I get?
You got apples and you got sorbet. That's what you told me.
That's not necessarily a fruit. There's very little
only
fruit in that sorbet.
Well, I don't know.
It's
You just said-
artificially
you just
flavored.
defined-
It's sorbet. Sorbet is not necessarily fruit. It just doesn't have.
You saying
milk
that
in it.
you're artificial?
No, I'm saying I'm a fig sorbet. I didn't buy a fig sorbet. I bought a sorbet.
If you saw a fig sorbet in the store, would you buy it?
Yes, I would immediately.
What if
would
it
be
was
such good
overpriced?
content. I don't care. If it were the same price as caviar, I would buy it, Scala. I used to be named Caviar when I played World of Warcraft, and I was so close to buying a tub of caviar just to try it, because I've never tried it.
You used to be named Caviar when you played World of Warcraft.
Okay,
That's some cool lore.
Yeah.
Want to know one of my old usernames?
What? What fuck 690? Oh,
why are
this
you
is the
so
racist-
close? Why are you so close?
Oh my god, this is the gay thing. Oh my gosh, I know this story.
Oh yeah, you do know this. I was buttfloss69.
Yeah,
that was my old handle because I saw a video. It was like a gay video, and it was a bunch of guys wearing like super skinny thongs that look like butt floss, and I thought it was funny, so I named myself Butt Floss because I had this weeaboo ass name from Japanese class. Basically, they called me a name in Japanese class, and I was like, okay, I'll just use my Japanese class name.
Butt Flossu.
But I didn't.
And I didn't know.
Yeah, I was Butt Flossu. And nobody could pronounce my Japanese name. So I was like, ugh, fuck this. I'm just gonna come up with a stupid name, right? So then I'm like, and I'm like, okay, buttflash69. There we go.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't believe you guys have had caviar with gummy worms on rice. That's crazy. I've
never
seen
eaten
anybody.
caviar. I love fish though. I love all
do
fish,
love
so
fish,
maybe I'd like
yeah.
caviar.
Caviar?
I feel like an asshole if I was eating it though. I gotta be honest.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I feel like I'm snooty. I feel like I'm like chortling, you know? Like I got my big belly out and I'm like I got a top hat and a monocle on.
Yeah, you're like Sir
eating
Topham
caviar.
Hatt from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
Thomas,
I'd
get to
feel
work.
I'd feel ridiculous eating caviar.
My roommate.
You think it's
brought
bad guy food? I
canned
do think
caviar.
it's bad guy food.
Bad guy food.
I like lobster though.
No,
and I can
pate.
justify
No,
lobster.
wait, what is it? What is that goose liver thing? Duck liver?
Caviar with your cereal? They're capping. Chat's capping. They can't be true. It can't be true.
Caviar with my cereal. Yeah, that's not a real thing. Caviar is a
Thing
Mr.
did-
Penguin food. What?
It's true. It is a Mr. Penguin food.
Get out of that corner. That's my alerts corner.
Did you hold on. I'm trying to think.
Foie
Oh yeah.
gras,
Did you know
yes.
Did you know that lobster is actually was considered like vermin and like
Yes.
prison food?
Yes, I did.
They called it unfit for human consumption.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I like watching those YouTube channels that do the history reviews of food. It makes me feel better about my food, where I like microwave a hot pocket and I eat that while watching like prisoners eating like gruel.
You know, if you subscribe to Fig Sorbet, he'll mail you a pizza roll in the mail.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's
this.
real.
That's
Fig
crazy.
Sorbet will personally mail you a pizza roll. All you have to do is subscribe to his web zone.
What are you talking about? I don't know half
Don't
these
worry
words.
about it.
Web
Don't
zone?
Worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You remember when like TV shows would go, all right, on AOL search keyword Arthur to find all of our video games.
Mm-hmm.
That's such an old thing.
Did you like playing like Flash games on the computer?
I tried it once and I never did it again. But also I never had like access to a computer.
Did you go to like Newgrounds when you were younger?
No, never.
Hmm.
I didn't have internet until high school.
Oh, I got a good story for you.
Go for
Want
it.
to know about the first time I saw porn?
No, but all right, go ahead.
It's great. It's a great story. Okay.
Mm-hmm,
So, I had a friend named Redacted. We'll call him Jacob. Okay. So, me and Jacob were best buddies, and we would go to the library, right? After school, we'd hang out at the library.
all right.
And Jacob one time was like, "Hey, Skelebel VT," well, without the VT, Skelebel, you should check this out on the computer, right? Because normally we just like look at games, right? And like we play games on the library computer, but like he tried to get me into RuneScape and all sorts of stuff, right?
Sure.
We were looking at the computer and he's like, check this out. And he types in this weird word. I've never seen it before. It's called hentai, right?
Okay.
And he pulls up Goku and Chi-Chi, like a comic strip of Goku and Chi-Chi hentai. And Goku has sex with Chi-Chi. And I'm looking at this and I am laughing my ass off. I think that this is like the funniest thing ever. I am giggling so hard. And I'm like, the whole time, I'm like going like this. I'm just like, oh, this is legal? You can do this? This is crazy. No way, this is legal. This isn't illegal? No way, this is crazy.
You were the
oh
kids
my God.
I would like avoid, all right?
Why?
Just
Why?
too dumb.
Well,
I thought you guys were so dumb.
well, I was avoided by everybody, so you're not wrong. But
oh my God.
anyways, I was just like, I was blown away, and then I started looking up a hentai at my home computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I start to like get addicted to hentai,
All
right?
right.
And my dad looks at the computer search history, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he takes me outside. And he gives me the talk, and he gives me the birds and the bees talk. And you want to know what he said to me? It was the worst birds and the bees talk I think any child has ever received. Okay.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, "I didn't think I'd have to talk to you about this yet, but I know what you've been doing on the computer. Stop it." And then 3 years later, he gave me a second talk, and the second talk was, "If you ever get a girl pregnant, I'll beat the shit out of you."
Wow.
Those are the 2 talks I got from my father
Okay.
for like sexual guidance. That was it. So the first one was "stop it," and the second one was "I'll beat you up."
Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I like your tag, son. That's just creepy.
That's really weird, dude.
Oh.
That's so weird. I don't know. I cringe every time I hear one of these stories.
Oh, come on. It's not
What?
that bad.
Can I
not any worse
ban
than your
Addy?
log
Look at what
story.
he's saying.
Okay, let me see. It's your stream. You can do whatever you want. Where are they saying that? What is it?
Oops, I missed.
Fig,
You guys
can
were
I
chatting
please
too
show
fast.
Skella how smart I am by saying the ocean is salty? Okay, fine. You can get rid of them.
All right, there we go.
We got rid of the AI chatbot. We did it. Fig was right all along.
And also, the collateral damage will not be undone by me.
What? You misfired your gun and you're
Yeah.
not gonna fix it?
I actually misfire a lot in this stream.
Oh my
Hello,
god.
Owie. How are you doing? How was stream?
Hi, Owie. Feed us, mommy.
Beat us,
Feed us,
mommy? You told them to say this? Oh
I
my
didn't say
God.
that.
No,
Oh, wait,
ayoy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did.
Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
dude, I don't know. You're
I
gonna
don't know.
wash your hands of all this.
Should we get Catboy Yoyoy in here to explain
yeah, sure.
himself?
All right, why not?
All right.
If you want to.
Yeah, let's add him. Catboy Yoyoy, you aren't free yet, buddy.
I'm sure he has things he wants to do. Thank you for
Too
the
bad.
follows, guys. I appreciate it. Dude, I don't know how to untime you out. Oh. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Are you tired? What happened on stream?
Oh,
Yeah, what
no,
happened?
This is my normal after stream voice. Wait, I'm live, aren't I?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my god, they know what I actually normally sound like. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
You don't talk like this
That's
after
good.
on stream?
Oh, that's
No,
not what
I
he
ne-
sounds like after stream, by the way.
This is what I normally sound like after stream. Oh my god,
No,
everyone,
it's not.
the illusion is ruined.
That's not true.
Oh.
That's just straight not true.
Anyways, I was told by Skella to do that raid message, and I thought that was kind of weird.
That's
But I did it
fine.
I can hear that you're using your lying voice right now. You need to
Oh,
work on
this-
that.
This
Fig's
is
good
just-
at picking up lying voices.
Well, I don't want to actually trick you. Like that's not funny. That's just an asshole move. So of course I want you to know.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, how's your stream been?
Oh, it's been
How
all
was
right.
your stream, Owie?
It was okay. I played some crossword puzzles. I did some GoldenEye speedrunning. It was a lot of fun.
Really?
I saw you were doing
Why are you
GoldenEye
doing
speedrunning.
speedrunning
Yeah.
nowadays? Is that
It's based.
fruitful? I don't know.
Oh.
It is fruitful.
Have you ever not
Okay.
spedrun GoldenEye?
Well, yeah, when I was a little child, but I've grown up and I believe you should also grow up as well, okay? Do what adults do and speedrun.
What? Adults?
Yeah, grow up.
Okay, here's my
grow
hot
up,
take. I think speedrunning is for escaping from the world.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Well,
Escaping from the world. You know, he's got a
Yes.
good point. He's got us there. Like, we,
May I please? I just want to say that everything that we do is an escape from the real world. That's a hobby if you think about it. Right?
Okay. Okay. So hobbies aren't real, Allie?
No, they're all escapes. They're copes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So like anything that you do for fun is a cope.
No, anything you do for fun is a cope. Whatever
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
is like fulfilling.
Stardew Valley, you did that as a
Oh.
cope because you were moving and you were stressed out. Were you not?
Hmm.
I don't hear
Wow,
it.
You
No.
were the one moving, dude, not me. I've been sitting put, but dude.
Yeah.
You're the-
Oh wait. Oh, you're talking about me. You're
Yes,
talking about me.
yes, you.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I forgot I moved.
Jesus. Wait, how is your new place?
It's new. It's not much better or worse than the old place, but like the rent's lower, so that's
okay,
nice.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
pretty nice.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you want to leave and go get some snacks or something.
I get some rest.
Okay.
Oh, I think I'll just stay here.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Awesome. I'd love to
I'll
have
just
you
be here.
here. Yeah.
Wait, really? I thought
Yes,
you were gonna
no,
kick me
I-
out and be
no.
like, that's rude for you to invite yourself to a
No,
collab and just sit
no.
here.
We like
Okay.
you.
Allie,
Oh.
since you're here,
Yeah,
how about
what's
you
up?
share us an NSFW story?
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it have to be about?
It could be about anything you want, Allie.
Oh, does it have to be real or can I lie?
I guess that's up to you.
Okay. Just don't tell us if you lie.
Okay, the thing is, most of my NSFW stories are not particularly interesting or fascinating. Like, they're not funny stories, you know?
Mhm.
Lying is funnier. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a lie by stalling right now, but I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't
Oh,
tell you
that's
something
okay.
that's interesting. You
Come
know?
on, give us the real shit. We want that real stuff.
Okay, like how real are we talking about here?
Real.
Okay.
Really real.
When you watch, okay, this is gonna blow your freaking mind. So I hope you're all
Alright.
sitting down. Are you sitting down, Fig?
Sure.
No, I need to know if you're sitting down.
Oh, I'm standing up. But I
Okay,
will
sit
sit
down.
down.
I'm
for
gonna
this.
get up.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
gonna get up for this.
Okay, get up and then sit down afterwards.
All right, I'm
This is
gonna get
blow
up
your
and then I'm
freaking-
gonna sit down.
All right, this is gonna blow your mind. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, sometimes when you shoot porn with people, they are louder than they normally are because they're faking it to some degree to make a better viewer experience.
All right.
Okay, you can stand up now.
Wait.
that's
Okay,
it?
so you're louder. That's what you're saying. You're louder than normal.
Well,
Do you scream?
sometimes. No, I don't scream. I'm
You
like,
should try that. You should try that next time.
scream bloody murder just as loud
Yeah,
as possible.
Scream while cooming. Like that
Okay.
one guy, like that video, the famous video.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that guy. True.
Is Aoi really quiet? People are saying
Yeah.
Aoi's a bit quiet.
Now he is a bit quiet. I don't know.
I'll turn him
I
up.
turned him up.
Yeah.
He's
I can speak louder if you
oh
want.
Gosh, he's got a lot of compression on his mic, so it sounds so much louder than it is.
Mm.
Mm.
I think it's because I have such a deep voice that it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You've got the
Yeah.
Valorant mic. I mean, the
yeah.
Valorant
Oh,
voice.
you want to know something funny? You want to know
Yes,
something
Ken.
funny?
What?
I use Twitch Tracker to look at Aoi's like page and like learn like the games that he played. You want to know the very first game Aoi ever streamed?
Sure.
It's Valorant.
In
Point
my
and laugh,
defense.
everybody.
In
What
my
a
defense.
normie.
No. hear me out.
Normie.
I thought you had to play those games in order to become a successful streamer. That's what the people always say. They're like, you want to be a good streamer, you have to play the popular games. No, I'm not a fan. I hate those games. I literally suck at them and I hate them.
He
I only
was
play
gonna
it
do
because I thought-
anything for content. He even
And
played
yeah.
Valorant.
And then long before I met him, he had a Smite arc where he like mostly only streamed Smite.
Holy
Oh, well,
shit.
Smite's
I
a good
did
game.
that
so that
too,
makes
though.
sense.
I played HOTS. Heroes of the
Ugh.
Storm when I first started as a face cam streamer.
I played a lot of TF2 when I first started.
Okay.
I think that's kind of worse in a way.
How is that worse?
TF2 is
Because-
bad.
It's a good game, but it's a pretty bad watching experience for the most part, in my opinion. Because there's so
Yeah.
much shit flying around and like you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I won't
Mm.
recommend TF2 for
Yeah.
streamers.
Yeah. Just by
Gosh.
yourself you can play it though.
Mhm.
So what have you guys been talking about? I mean,
been talking
2 hours
about
of stream.
lots
Lots of
of
things. We
stories.
talked about squirrels. We talked
Oh.
about Fig's HoloLive edition.
Oh,
We talked about the magnet story. You know the magnet story.
I
We
know
talked
the next story.
about we talked about some fart stories. We talked
Okay.
about Fig having a toy in his butt, and then he
Okay.
made a bottom cry.
Yeah.
And
Why?
then he,
Because you mogged the bottom? Is that what happened?
Dear
it's
Lord.
Fig's story. I'm not gonna tell it for him.
Okay. Which
You can
story do you want to
TLDR.
hear? You get one. You get one, Owie.
Oh, well, I mean, we were just talking about you making a bottom cry with a toy or something. I
Oh,
don't
We also
God.
talked
know.
about him shaking an apartment building until it collapsed.
What,
He's
you-
heard that one before, I'm sure.
Are you Godzilla? No, I've heard that one, but still.
Yeah.
Tell the story about making a bottom
Oh,
cry again. Let all the
I
people
don't.
know.
This is
You
the
don't-
worst one.
You don't have to
It's
tell it
great.
again. It's okay. It's okay because
Okay.
the chat already heard it, so I don't want to like redo
half
it.
the
No,
chat
your
hasn't
chat.
heard
Your
it.
chat hasn't heard it.
Oh, true. Okay, true. Oh my God, you're treating my chat so nicely. That's so sweet of you.
Delightful.
I usually berate my chat. That's awesome.
Okay, all right. I was doing the old anal fap, you know. So I stuck a schlong up
Stop.
there. What?
Stop. How you describe sex is the least sexy thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
I was doing the anal fab.
Okay, all
and
right,
then-
fine.
I
The
was doing my
Owie abridged
schlong.
version. Starting now. I was in my office being a little salacious. All right, guys.
Oh.
And I
Wow.
slime up my. I don't know. I've got to fully revamp my vocab.
No, it's fine. You can
Climbing
you
up
can
your
do the-
pussy.
my toy. And it's a nice long.
You don't have to make it
schlong.
sexy. Please don't.
Fuck. Oh, very hot Fig. Thank you. See, it's working for some people. Anyway,
That's great.
slide it up there, and while I'm doing it, it's like 4 a.m. My roommate comes in. Henry, sorry,
Right.
Rubbish Bun. He just
Right.
comes in and he's groggy. Oh, hey Fig. And he doesn't have his glasses on. And so I pull up my pants immediately.
Right.
And then I go, why, hello there, Henry. And he goes, and he comes up to me and is very sad. And he sits on my lap and it right up. Okay? And I'm like,
Okay.
God. Oh,
Wait.
please get off.
Can I
of
ask a
me."
question?
What?
How large was the toy? Was it like a chance? Like how big was it?
No, it was smaller. It was the smallest thing you could possibly get. Okay? I'm very tight. All right?
The smallest thing you can possibly get?
No,
You had like a
okay, it's not
chapstick up there,
it's
dude?
not a chapstick, all right? It's not far larger than an average human, okay? It's very average, all right?
It was 5 feet and 7 inches? What the hell?
Yeah,
That's
that
fucking
is-
huge.
Well, not for an average human, apparently.
Oh my God. I guess I'm tiny then. What the
Why
hell?
do you need to envision this?
Sorry, because like it's just funnier if it's like some giant thing and it's
Oh, okay.
It's like
It
a
was this
classic like
giant,
Seinfeld thing.
giant schlong with a knot at the end of it. And
Jesus
oh
Christ.
man, when he sat down, boom, went in the knot. All right.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, I tell him, "Oh, please get off, and he sinks to the floor and starts hugging my leg.
Aw.
And he's like really sad now that I've shooed him a little, and I go, all right, what do you want? And he goes, I just want to be with you. It's so sad.
Right.
And I go, okay, I'll hang out with you in a second. Please just leave for now. And I have to be a little more insistent as he's not moving. He's moaning and crying on my leg. I'm looking at him
Right.
and there are tears going down his cheeks. I go, please leave. Go. Out of here. Vamoosh.
Right.
You know? All the different phrases. And eventually he goes, oh, Figgy doesn't like me anymore. And he goes off into the living room. And I can
Right.
finally pull it out.
Right.
I go over there and I head pat him and I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh. And later that day, I did eventually confess to him that there was up the butt, you know? while I was getting
Yeah.
corn dogs in a mall, you know?
Hmm. You know, you should have just pulled did the Gordian knot or whatever, cut the Gordian knot, and just like when he wouldn't leave after Sart wouldn't leave, you just stand up. You just stand up and then Sart would
here's the
see.
thing. I stand up, my pants are on. There's probably a bulge in the back of my pants, right? So he
Right.
can't see anything. And now I'm just walking around with a giant human boot on my foot. That's literally what happens every time that I try that.
I mean, honestly, I guess it would be worse if like you like pulled off your pants to show them because like you know like they're in like a time of need and
Check
you
this
can't
out.
show them
And
it.
he's just crying face first into my butt. That'd be terrible.
It'd be so bad.
Oh, thank you guys for the follows. Anyway. Oh. Well,
That
I
was
hope
great.
you had a good stream, Catboy.
I hope you had a
Thanks, Big.
fantastic stream.
No, I hope you guys had a fantastic stream. Don't buy the dots.
What? What?
It's just when I see two people say ... at the same time, it makes me anxious. Honestly.
Oh, one of them doesn't matter. It's Addy. He's a bot.
Oh,
I see. I see.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I only timed him out.
Oh.
Anyway.
Stop dotting. You're not like none of you are 40-year-old like office workers. You're not allowed to use that ellipses, okay?
Really?
The ellipses is a passive aggressive fucking stupid.
In my office, everybody would always say, as per my last email, as a passive-aggressive remark. I got it often, and then I would have to reiterate to tell them they're wrong, or else I look like a fool, right?
I'm a female fig.
What? What do you mean? Did I use a gendered
They're
pronoun?
not a bot. They're a female.
I fully believe that you are a bot. You are not passing the Turing test right now, Eddie. Oh my god. Oh my god. No Morza allowed. English only. Anyway. Did you get enough time to think up a funny story, Owie?
No, again, all of my stories. There's nothing funny about my sex. Okay.
Damn. Okay, let me tell you
I can
another
tell
one.
a funny story
Oh, yeah,
on
go
your
for it.
behalf.
Okay, go
Allie.
for it. Go for it.
Can I talk about the femboy thing you were mentioning earlier?
What's the femboy thing?
The thing we talked about this morning? Oh, you're mad?
Mad?
Can you say more about it without spoiling?
Hold on,
Sure.
I'll text it, okay? I'll write it in text.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're
We can't
passing
show you how
notes
the
under
fem-
the table.
We are.
Sorry,
Oh. So,
I can't
Allie,
remember it.
do you eat
What's up,
ass?
Fig? Oh, no, I was talking about this earlier. I think, I mean, that's where you poop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you what it is in our
Oh,
chat.
That's gonna make me seem like a petty bitch if we talk about it.
No, that
It's
does
so
sound.
funny.
That sounds so
It's so
fucked
funny.
up. That's absolutely
funny.
awful.
Come on, it's funny.
Okay, I can tell it, I guess, or if you want to tell it.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll tell it.
go for it.
I'm hanging out with Owie in chat, and Owie's grumpy. He's and I'm like, Owie, what's the matter? And he's like, oh, well, you see, it's just I got the top post on r/femboys, and I'm upset because nobody checked out my OnlyFans from this. Like, literally, I got 0 views on my OnlyFans. I'm trying to get paid here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it was so funny.
It's incredible because like the post got like 250,000 views and I got like one person paying for the OnlyFans from it. That's insane to me, dude. Imagine if you had 250,000 concurrent viewers and you got like one sub in an entire stream. You'd be going crazy, dude.
It reminds me of when Niji Sanji member quote tweeted one of my tweets, and it got like thousands and thousands and thousands of likes, and I was like, wow. And then I got literally 0 followers out of it, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
I see that happen all the time. I saw a video of like hot dog bong water. I don't know if you know Hot Dog, but he's a bong VTuber, right? And the video on Twitter had millions of views of people being like, whoa, look at this bong VTuber, right? And it had his name and everything. And like none of those people went from fucking Twitter to like check out his stream, and hot dog's really cool. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. And I see it happen with like TikTok sometimes too. People get millions of views on TikTok and then like two people come over. It's like, come on, man.
That's true.
Mhm.
I don't know. If I'm on r/femboys, right? I'm probably fapping. Or
Right.
I'm checking out the local cuisine.
Uh-huh.
And
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't want to
Uh-huh.
break the fap.
Oh, Allie loves
to-
that, yeah.
What?
The local cuisine.
Local cuisine on the meat market.
I am the local cuisine.
You are.
You should add that to
Okay.
your about section, Allie. The local cuisine.
Local cuisine.
Anyway.
Meat market connoisseur.
No, I don't browse it. So, okay, I just wouldn't interrupt my fap to pull out my credit card to, like, you know, owie.
I get you. No, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never pull out my credit card to Allie, but I would pull out my credit card to get cool fits from nekomi.gg.
True.
That's what I would pull my credit card out for.
Dude, you're a real one for taking a collab and then shilling the thing that shills me on the collab. That's awesome.
What you need to do is not give away the milk for free, as the saying goes.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of nekomi.gg?
Oh my
That's
god.
that's nekomi.gg. Remember,
Awesome.
nekomi.gg.
Use Fig 10 for 10% off.
Really?
It's actually Catboy 10, but
Would you
maybe
give me
we
a
can get-
sponsor? Am I not a
Yeah.
brand risk?
You're not a brand. If I'm not a brand risk, you're not a brand risk.
So true.
Okay, if you say so. Wow.
What if you got sponsored by any company? What company would you want to be sponsored by?
I've already answered this multiple times.
Ooh.
I know, but it's like a fun
Bristol
question. I don't
Myers
know, like
Squibb.
hearing.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, famed pharmaceuticals company.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what pharmaceutical would you want though?
I
gonna
would
sell, like-
want Ozempic. Look like a femboy today. Try
Oh,
Ozempic.
Ozempic? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually taken
Jeez.
Ozempic.
What? No,
Yeah.
actually, no, I don't.
Taken it.
No. Oh God. We have
Mhm.
femboy
How did that
pills
go?
now. Did
It
you?
went
Yeah.
well, but I ran out.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's really pricey, isn't it?
It's pricey as fuck because there's so many fat people.
No, they're people that are
That's-
normal sized who want to look like a photoshopped Instagram model.
Everybody is on
Huh.
Ozempic nowadays because it's one of the few like new weight loss drugs that's like FDA approved.
Well,
Basically,
everybody
the way it-
I'm horny for has the same characteristics. They've all
Okay.
been photoshopped.
And they're on Ozempic.
And they're on
Okay,
Ozempic.
Great.
Sponsored by Ozempic.
I hope you get a sponsor with Viagra.
I actually
would I
know
take
which
that?
brand, like which big brand I would want. I would want Red Bull because I think they do really funny things with their money. Like the CEO of Red Bull just tried to dig a hole to the center of Earth. He was like, "Yeah,
Funny?
I just." That is funny. He just wanted to dig like the world's biggest hole. And he does like crazy sports sponsorships. They used to be big into the esports sponsorships, but they
Yeah.
haven't been lately.
After the Overwatch
Um,
fiasco, yeah.
I don't know if it was the Overwatch fiasco or what, but like they kind of haven't been putting money into esports lately.
I think there's no
But
money
they
in
used to. That's
Yeah, that's
true.
why.
it.
That's
Mm.
true.
Does he know what's in the center of the earth? Because I think if he doesn't, he's in for a very rude and hot awakening.
So the Balrog, right?
Oh God.
And like Gandalf.
Yeah, Balrog, yep.
Mm.
Slanesh.
I hear
Etc.
somebody's belly growl. You heard my belly growl? God damn it!
Yeah,
Wait,
I did hear
really?
God
Oh my
damn
God.
it! God damn it! No, you're not supposed to hear that. God fucking
Holy
damn it!
shit. Okay, you're
I heard my
hungry.
belly growl.
All
You a
right,
hungry
Skelly's
kitty?
hungry. You wanna go eat?
I'm a little hungry.
A little
Oh.
hungry.
Get some food, Skelly.
Yeah.
Eat some
Some
yum-yums.
food.
Let's get a hungry food
All
reminder.
right, all right. We can end stream if you want.
I
I
mean,
suppose.
it's up to you guys. I can pretend to be Skella for like 10 minutes until Skella gets food, and then you guys can go back, and I'll leave when Skella's
No,
back.
we should
No,
probably call
no.
it. We've covered most of what we want
I'm
to
milked
cover.
out. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I told all the stories I wanted to tell.
All right, Fig. You said you wanted to network more. Do you want some recommendations for people?
Sure, why not? Direct us a
Okay.
raid.
Do you know Aura?
Yes, Aura.
Oh yeah.
I
Do you know
Aura.
Poppycorn?
I've heard of them. Oh yeah,
Could
I'm
do
following
Poppy.
them. give me
We
somebody
could do-
spicy I've never heard of before.
Spicy that you've never heard of before?
Yeah.
Have you heard of
I
this little
could-
streamer called Shucksto before?
I'm not
Could
rating
give you
Shucksto.
Marukako. Could give you
Marukako?
Marukako. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
give you their name. Marukako's really chill.
Alright.
They do mostly in VR, but like they play games while they're in VR. You'll see.
Mhm.
That's Marukako's name.
All right, sure, we'll try it out. If you enjoyed the stream, join the Discord. Follow my co-streamers, Skelebell and Catboyayoy.
Brunyo.
Oh my gosh, you guys sound exactly the same. Thank you for the follows, guys.
We're the same
And
guy.
subs.
We're the same guy.
Oh my god.
My name's. Oh wait, we could do Maple Chicken too. Maple Chicken was here earlier.
Oh,
We could say-
all right,
We could
sure.
do Maple.
Sure.
Yeah,
How do you
let's do
spell their
Maple.
username?
Here, I'll post it.
Okay.
There you go. That's Maple Chicken.
All right, sure. Need maple
Mhm.
underscore chicken. All right. What should we say? What's the raid message?
It has to involve the Fig Sword Jam for sure.
Oh yeah.
Something like this. Yeah.
I'm not
You've
sure.
got so little time to figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Fig Raid. There. Lieutenant Lude's got it.
Uh-huh. That's it. Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
Simple. I like it.
We'll do a simple one.
Gosh, my first
Oh,
ever
simple's
raid
good.
message.
Wow.
Like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys sent me copy pasta when you raided me first time.
No, they make that up on their own.
Yeah, okay.
It's fully not endorsed, like actually not a lie. You lied to me.
I would never do that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I believe you.
Thank you.
All right,
But yeah, bye everyone. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
coming out.
good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
You guys have been great. Mwah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Thank you for the raid, Owie.
And thank
Yes,
you.
of
Thank you guys for
course.
inviting
Thank
me
you.
on. You guys are so awesome. Your chat's always so sweet.
Hmm. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Do you ever click the raid now button?
Yeah.
I do.
No, I just let it.
Almost
time
always
out.
click it. I get anxiety if I don't.
Aw.
True.
Right.
Because then
Bye.
I don't control it. Bye bye. You let it roll.